It is in fact time for the Elden Ring.
It is. I pulled up the stream and I'm Columbo.
You are Columbo. That's a sneak peek for not tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah. Did you make me Columbo, or is that because it's tied into my account?
Tied to your account, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
We have many options. I can be Junko.
You could be Junko.
I could be Harry Dubois.
You could be Harry Dubois.
Let's be Junko.
Let's be Junko.
Let's be Junko today.
Hey, chat. Who here likes Danganronpa? Which Final Fantasy is this? So, here's the thing. I am Jill from Final Fantasy 16. Now, that being said, this is Dissidia, all finals, all fantasies. So you can be from any Final Fantasy game you want if you'd like to join in.
And I would like to announce to chat, because I know now, because I've been trying to figure out what the builds are going to be when I have to do the charity stream marathon of all 7 Soul Slop games in a row.
Yeah.
I think we decided on one of them, but I can't even remember what we decided
on.
2.
Demon Souls 2 is going to be the Berserk cosplay.
Yes.
And I was going to play the mage character from Berserk.
Shirka.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce her name. I read it. I don't watch that crappy anime shit.
Yeah. Why would you? Oh, I need to... Yeah.
You need to once he goes down, you got to finish.
Yeah. Let that be a life lesson to us all. Tiny weird Bopper. Yeah, don't worry about it. And then I think in Dark Souls 2, it's going to be Hifumi and Toko.
Yes. So I'm going to get all of the... In Elden Ring, I'm going to get all of the... I'm going to go for lightning spells, and I'm going to get someone to drop me one of the Shadows of the Erdtree fist weapons so that I can use that. And it is going to be Jonathan Joestar, Hamon user, Elden Ring.
Yes. Oh my god.
Fist and lightning magic.
Okay. Can I play Caesar Zappelli? Is there any way that I can do like
anyone
bubbles?
from JoJo? Any JoJo would be good.
Any kind of weird bubble fucking play.
Well, we'll look for bubble play. I'm sure there's in here.
Okay. So that way we could be JoJo and Caesar.
Yeah. I guess then
bubble
I
weapon
would switch
strong?
to Joseph.
Dio, please. oh, if you're doing Jonathan,
I can do Joseph. I mean, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah,
Fists and lightning. So
there's a bubble spell and a weapon that makes bubbles. Sold. Done. Immediate. Oh, right. The password. Shoot. What was the password again? Torgal. Yeah. Let me put that up.
So, I don't know. Oh, chat. Just going to throw this out here for the Elden Ring stream in the future. If you get the Smith script weapon, like the shield or something, get that and be Speedwagon.
Yeah, you could be Speedwagon. Yeah. Okay. Bopper, before we begin, I just want to let you know, I skipped dinner today, sort of.
I did too.
I had a small snack when I got home. But I have something here. I don't know if you can hear the packaging here.
Is this a...
What do you think it is, Bopper?
I can't hear it. Chat can probably hear it better because I'm getting like whatever crispy, crunchy sound you're making is getting killed by
Damn.
Is it? Can I take a guess though? Anyway, if you're like messing with packaging, is it a blue raspberry airhead?
It sure is a blue raspberry airhead because chat. For those of you who don't know, dear friend of the channel, Professor Bopper, here has been taking muscle relaxants to deal with his trapezoids. Unfortunately, one of the side effects to taking muscle relaxers to deal with his trapezoids is that he is being stricken with strange and unusual thoughts.
Yes.
And one of those thoughts, Bopper, if you will.
Oh, yeah. So I was looking at the first day I was on the medicine, I was all sweaty and just everything was off. And there was just some kid at work because I'm a moron that decided I'll go into education. So some kid has a half-eaten blue raspberry airhead sitting on their desk, and I just hear the voice in my head telling me, "Go on, take it." No, he's already eaten half of it, and I can't steal this kid's candy. You know it tastes good.
It's blue raspberry. It's delicious.
Yeah. I was so close. Like, you could have seen me fighting the demons, sweating so hard. I was like, it's mine.
I have to say, having been in the process of eating a blue raspberry airhead right now, it is pretty delicious. I'm not going to lie.
I might have to abandon stream midway through to walk over to the grocery store and buy a big bag of airheads.
Hell yeah. Cast it into the fire. Destroy it. All right. So, where are we going?
That's up to you. Let's load up the map.
I got myself a new staff. We've done some Everjails. We've done some exploration.
Did you go to the big tree that's across the street from you?
I have not gone to the big tree that's across the street from me.
The way I like to play this game, or the way I played it the one time, because you only get your first experience with Elden Ring pure the first time, where it's like, I don't know where stuff is and I'm not beelining shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I would like look around and just explore every big landmark on the map, basically.
Right, I was supposed to go to the human forest ruins, except that I think I already did that.
You did that? That's where you got the staff.
Yeah. What do I do for... It was this, right? Yeah. I have to say, I'm already... Like, I'm getting tripped up a little bit because I'm also playing Seamless Co-op Dark Souls 3 with a friend of mine. So, like, I have to, like, remember that the mappings are different.
For two-handing and stuff.
Yeah, for everything.
How does it feel to be playing Peak instead of Dark Souls 3?
Well, as we all know, my favorite Dark Souls game is always, as the same as yours, the best Dark Souls game ever is the one that you just played most recently.
Yeah. I'm going to go confirm that with Speedy Hawk.
Oh, it's one of these assholes? Ugh. Okay.
These assholes? This is your best friend.
Isn't he a boss? Bopper. Ow.
You're doing good damage, and you can summon because you've got blue gate.
Whoa.
Ouch. Generally, for stomp attacks like that, you want to jump them.
Okay.
It's weird. Like the first time you're trying to do it, because it goes against every Dark Souls 3 habit.
Shit. That was the wrong button.
That was the wrong flask too, dang.
It was!
Yeah, you can see, yeah, jumping is good for that. Did you notice who this guy is?
You said that he was my best friend.
Yeah.
Shit. I was stuck on the ground.
You've got... I think you've killed this guy 4 times already.
I have?
Yeah.
Oh, he killed me. Who is this guy?
Chat knows.
Houston,
I'm surprised
hello.
you didn't recognize him.
I mean, he looks vaguely familiar to some things.
Yeah, and like his moveset.
Bopper, I'm on like 4 hours of sleep, okay? So like
Yeah.
you're gonna have to give me a little bit of grace here. Do you
Yes.
get what I mean?
Yeah. This is the Asylum Demon.
No, it's not. Shut up.
No, this is the same moveset as the Asylum Demon.
Oh,
This is yet
really?
another reskin.
Oh no, you're not wrong. Ow.
Now remember, unlike Dark Souls 3, your rest of your kit is what matters. Your jump heavies, your charged heavies. Because I think everything in the game except for like NPC invaders can be stance broken. It's just like Sekiro.
That's not good. That's not good. So I don't want to. I'm lethargic today. I feel like I have not woken up yet. To be fair, that is definitely not an Asylum Demon move.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I mean, if you get stuck in a situation like that, yeah, just beat on them. That's when the R1 spam comes in.
All right, I win.
Yeah.
All right, I've
Welcome
woken
back, Asylum Demon.
up. Okay.
That'll wake you up.
Yeah.
Let me put out my boss checklist. But hello, Lord Pent, Ascended Bagels, Amazing Takio, Jay Swizzle, Seif, SYF. I'm gonna go Seif.
Either Sif or Sif.
Sif. What's that guy from Dark Souls 1? Sif the Scaleless or something?
That's Seath. I hear something.
I just noticed something weird. I clicked on Jay Swizzle's name so I could like ban Justin.
Yeah.
And of course. And there's an option as a moderator. I can see all-time stats on someone. So Jay Swizzle, 0 deleted message, 0 timeouts, 0 hides, but I can see where he got top chatted.
Ow.
Yeah, people have stats. So Philip, you have. It only counts stats for like moderator purposes. So it's like how many times have they had messages deleted? How many times have they been put in timeout? You know, so you can see like, is this a trouble person?
Mm-hmm.
But I can also see your entire message history. That's weird.
Was someone singing?
Might just be.
Some days this game feels like it's fucking with me. Someone definitely is singing.
Getting louder too. You want to talk about crack, by the way? Because I know you don't have a shield. Whenever I play Elden Ring, I'm always running the big weenie. Well, no, I'm not a big shield, like a weenie shield. I always run the weenie shield, and you can like do guard counters against like the Asylum Demon. Like when you can block attacks like that, oh, it feels so good. What drop did you get from the
That's
Asylum
a good
Demon?
question. I actually don't know. I got some stuff. I got what did I get?
Check your inventory, because now that they put the stuff
I
in.
got the Crimson Burst Crystal tier and the Opaline Bubble tier.
Significantly negates damage and mixed. Okay, so you got a defense up that you can add to your physic. Deflecting hard tier will change. Is the deflecting hard tier the Sekiro one, Lord Pet? The one you get from the fire golem? Look, maybe it's directly behind the tree, the big tree. Because this seems like dying.
It does seem like. Whoa.
I bet it's down there.
Yeah.
Look at all those blood stains. Something's down there.
Something is down there.
It's either something down there that will kill you or many people that have tried jumping off the cliff.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. I don't know why I'm pressing X a whole bunch. There it is. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, I got my Elden Ring bosses. This is Weeping Peninsula, Absurd Tree, Avatar.
Whoa.
All right,
whoa,
we're at
whoa.
8 bosses.
You just poisoned me immediately. Well, I got a
I'm
bunch
sure
of
we can
golden
tank it.
runes. That's what we said last time, remember?
You got meat.
Can I?
Well, just remember, was
I
there
warp
nothing
home?
back there? Like, did you go all the way to the end of this like little cliff area? I would heal.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Please kill Godric. Man, I'm getting asked to do things now. Like down this way, part of the
No,
peninsula?
like the other way towards the blood stains and stuff where you killed those enemies. Was it just the sliver of meat down here?
Does seem it.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Still no jumping. Okay.
Let's go back to the tree.
Okay. I should heal eventually.
Besides, Annie, it's not Godric we want. It's Godefroy.
Oh, we want Godefroy.
We're getting Godefroy.
This doesn't seem... Ow.
Ouch.
It seems like a bad idea, Bopper. Okay. Ow. Bopper, I don't like these guys.
It's fine. It's fine.
They bother me. They sicken me.
You're playing. Gosh, you're playing Elden Ring today like I play the Bloodborne DLC when it's for footage.
Uh-huh. Shut up.
Chad, I got killed. I counted it. It was 22 deaths to Lady Maria in my footage playthrough. And only one of those deaths was on purpose. Go around the back of the tree.
Isn't this the back of the tree?
This is the back of the tree, yeah.
Sometimes it feels like you are just trying to, like, make me waste my time.
Oh, I can't remember. This game's so big. Like,
That's true.
there's one of these trees where they got something real nice on the rear end.
Well, right now it's mostly just sunflowers of the tarnished variety. Chat, show of hands. Who here's tarnished?
Well, we got our boss kill. Let's take a look at the map and see where we want to go next.
Well, what do we need for the build next is kind of where I'm thinking. Because, like, we've explored this area pretty comprehensively, if I'm not mistaken. Right? We've done this, we've done this, we've done this. Done that, done this, and 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 this. So I think this area might be done. We're getting a lot of hands in chat. Lord Pent is asking...
You are missing 7 bosses in the Weeping Peninsula anyways.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. I want to do something...
You don't have to...
I want to do... Listen, unless those 7 bosses give me, like, good shit for my fucking build or whatever, let me in on the action. Give me somewhere... Give me something to look at. What's this fucking place? It's not nighttime. I can't even talk to my boyfriend yet. It's not even nighttime yet. Also, I have to, like, talk to somebody to make them go like, oh, have you ever heard of a wolf named Blythe? And you have to be like, oh, fuck you.
Do you have to do that step?
Do you?
I'm not sure.
There are 2 more sacred tears in the Weeping Peninsula, in this very Weeping Peninsula.
So pull back your map. And let's just look down at the Weeping Peninsula. So when you're like looking at the map, right? Like you're getting way too broad stroked here. You're thinking too much in the broad strokes.
I'm sorry, you need to help me. You need to help me with my complex stroke game.
Yeah, like you're stroking too simple right now.
Yeah, there's probably something here. Probably something here. Gotta talk to Santa.
And you can lay down like so many of these.
I know. Probably something over here. That looks like something over here. Alright, those are the 4 shots that I'm calling. Okay?
Yeah. But we can also say, fuck it, and let's just go somewhere else.
You suggest starting the Church of Pilgrimage? Like this one over here? Okay. You need to focus on micro strokes, which you do every time you eat fast food. That's a mood.
So there's this constant criticism against Elden Ring that like its world is very empty.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is that like it's really not.
I mean,
there's one area in the game that's and one area in the DLC, I guess 2 areas in the DLC technically that are very intentionally like barren.
I mean, Bopper.
But for the most part, stuff is jam-packed in here.
Bopper, have you not seen better, superior video game Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
Well, they do the thing there where they just throw mini-map markers on your map.
Yeah.
And tell you to go do everything in like a nice checklist.
Isn't that kind of like what the people prefer?
It's what I prefer. I wish this game had tarnished sense.
Yeah.
Tombsword Ruins.
Ooh, I got a beast liver.
I wonder if there's something for your build here.
Is it the beast liver?
It could be.
Oh, I'm getting stalked by rats.
Call boyfriends. They'll help.
You're right.
I love calling the Spirit Ash summons, especially for like areas, because I love the gank Spirit Ash summons, the wolves, the soldiers of Godric, different gank ones that just run around and
Ow.
Ouch.
I was reading chat.
Ouch.
No.
I look. You're like, okay, we ran down to the Tomb of the Giants here. Let's stop. That guy now he got ganked. It's part of the plan.
Yeah. I can summon. I haven't yet.
You haven't thrown your finger. You haven't fingered yet.
Yeah, I haven't gone fingering yet.
This game's obsessed with fingers.
I've noticed that. It kind of has like a finger thing going on.
You got the 2 fingers and you got the 3 fingers. You got crazy fingers. Yeah.
Fingers Joe. Edward the Fingarian.
Maybe we'll do Sleepy Joe for Dark Souls 3.
I don't know if I'd be up for that. A winged scythe.
Ooh. The winged scythe. That's pretty cool.
There's no way, right? Liar. There's not some weird fucking way that they do.
I don't think so. I think this does it the same as all the other games do, where it's you just hit it.
Fingers this, fingers that. When is it going to be feet time? Chat.
This is when George R.R. Martin hit the lore team with try fingers butthole.
Yeah.
Well, we
Okay.
got something here. We got the wing scythe. That's pretty cool.
All right. Was that on my list of shots that I'm calling? No. But 3 is. So let's go to 3. How you doing, chat? Is this good for you all, by the way? Because I'm having a good time. I like the vibes. It feels very, like, cool. It feels very, like, calming.
Elden Ring is really cool and really calming in the early game, I think. Now, Shadows of the Earth Tree, I'm excited for because the overworld in Shadows of the Earth Tree is immaculate. It's like the best, like, overall atmosphere they've done, other than maybe like Bloodborne.
Mm-hmm.
What is down there?
Well, whatever it is.
I'm sure it's fine.
I might want a finger for it, but let's see what's in here.
Tombsword Cave. Chat, does this need finger?
Do we want a finger for this?
That's up to you.
Lord Pence is promising me drops. I kind of want a finger.
Lord Finger has build items.
Always finger. Well, chat, we're fingering. Get me in there. Who do we have here? We have Alphino! That's Lord Pent, right?
I thought Alphino was Gerb.
Oh, no. Alphino is Gerblschnur. Oh, Lord Pent has to boot up. Okay. Well,
I gotta boot up, too. I gotta boot up Clive Fantasy.
you gotta boot up Clive Fantasy.
Gotta make sure I turn graphic settings on maximum, ray tracing on.
Yeah. Try to melt your computer as much as possible.
This is like my second
This is
base with
Ash.
Elden Ring. Hello, Crimbo. Third base is watching a full playthrough, and fourth is playing it myself.
Oh, this is absolutely Dio. I'm calling my shot immediately. That's Dio.
What character was it? I didn't see.
Lael. Lael is from
Oh, that's definitely
Final
Dio,
Fantasy,
because it's going to be from some spin-off shit, isn't it?
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bears.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
that is absolutely Dio. Are you kidding me?
With the jellyfish shield, too?
Yeah, because Lael's whole thing is that he doesn't fight.
Yeah.
He has a crystal on his cheek that like gives him basically telekinesis. Honestly, I want to bring Ash in.
Chad, is this the is the jellyfish shield the one that like deflects or shoots out magic, or the one that like buffs you? I don't remember exactly what.
Let's see, can I see if you put? Were you insane somehow and you put like?
Do you have the monocular or the?
I don't know if I do.
Do you have like the binocular item?
Did you put some sort of weird mark on there? It's not showing up. Damn. All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, we gotta get you a torch so bad.
Yeah, it's very dark in here. So this is where Millennia is, right?
Yeah. I thought it was really clever putting her in the very first area of the game.
Yeah.
Hey, Poison Lake.
Are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me?
We love Miyazaki.
Oh, Miyazaki. Oh, buddy. Miyazaki.
I found a cool secret. Let's see what it is. I'm trying to think, Chad. How many Poison Lakes in FromSoft games are like in secret hidden areas?
I feel like not many.
Like they usually make you go to them. Like Sekiro has one that's optional, that's kind of hidden, where you have to go all the way down that valley below Guardianate. That's if you want to get like the Snake Boy makeout ending.
God, I love him.
But Elden Ring has quite a few, where your reward for finding secret is welcome to Poison Lake.
Which, honestly, at this point in time, I'm fully Miyazaki pilled. I don't know if you've noticed.
I've noticed.
Like, this shit happens.
Who's throwing rocks?
That's obviously Lael. Yeah, because again, he doesn't fight. He has telekinesis. So he just
Yeah.
like hucks shit at enemies. It's great. Okay. What do we got here?
I've never fought this boss. Chad, I've never seen this cave before. What is this?
I love Hidetaka Miyazaki so much.
This has happened twice, hasn't it? Where I've been like, what the fuck is this in part 1 and part 2? Chad, I got like 200 hours in this game. I ain't never seen this. Goodbye, Miranda Blossom. What do they give you?
The Viridian Amber Medallion.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Look at you two. It's so cool. That's so cool.
All right. What boss was that? Miranda Blighted Bloom.
I'm getting a tutorial for bows.
Hey, that's the thing that that's the thing about that Joseph Anderson says. It's objective to not do bows because the game doesn't give you the tutorial if you don't start with it. Yeah. I guess that's just wrong. maybe Joseph Anderson didn't say that. Maybe that was Matthew. I'm not sure.
Can I gently talk about like the most flattering thing that I've
Let's check that new reward you got.
Yeah. One of the most flattering things that you've said to me. Oh, hey. Bopper. Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's where you get the +1 version. I've had like the higher ones, but
one of the most flattering things that has happened. Oh, I actually. Oh. Okay, never mind. When I was working on, actually, I wonder if I can do. Hold on, I can make like a big old tank flask now, basically.
Yeah.
Like an emergency. Oh shit. What am I trying to say, Bopper? Ooh, I can level up. What do I need? I mean, right now, more than anything, I probably just need vigor.
You probably just need bitch vigor so bad right now.
Yeah.
In this game, I think, Chad, if you can remind me, because I don't remember the exact, is it 50 or 60 vigor? That's like what you want to hit for the soft cap. So soft caps are way higher in this game because the game's so huge. Maybe as a mage, you need 50, but not all the way up to 60. But
anyway, one of the most flattering things that you've said to me, Bopper, after my Dark Souls video came out, the one that basically no one watched, you watched it. I believe you rewatched it even, which was very sweet.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make of these turtles. What are you supposed to do with them?
I don't know.
Do you actually not know, or is this you going like, ooh, you have to figure it out?
You have to figure it out on your own. Chat's gonna
tell me what to do with
immediately. Chat's gonna tell you what it is.
Chat,
I'm playing
undermine Bopper. Undermine Bopper immediately.
Because what's gonna happen? Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna say, I don't know, and then 3 people, 5 people, 10 people in chat are gonna be like,
smash
I can
the
outsmart
leggies?
Bopper here.
No, that feels wrong.
And you're gonna weaponize that. Did you get forced off of Torrent, or did you?
I
do that yourself?
Climbed off.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, that was weird.
See, Crimbo, I'm glad you brought up Ding Dong, because we love Ding Dong, Bing Bong, Danganronpa.
We sure do.
I can't wait for Danganronpa Saturdays.
Yeah. You almost said Thursdays because you want me to play it
no,
play it tomorrow.
It's zero time dilemma. It's zero time dilemma Thursday. I can't do it then.
Yeah.
So you got a sacred tier 2. That's a really good pickup.
Lord Penn, please, finally straight sword. There's Joseph Anderson's build. God, it took us forever to get there.
Well, no, not just any straight. Okay, let me look up Elden Ring straight swords, because I guarantee you there's like
I got the Lord
40 of them in the game.
Straight sword.
30 of them are like really cool, and then he just uses whichever one's the starting one.
Yeah.
The one that like the game's like, you should not use this beyond like the starting mode.
I'm very happy because
there's a straight sword. Oh yes, go on.
Because as you were rewatching my video, you got so mad about the fucking dumb shit that Joseph Anderson said.
Yeah. I got mad at you for putting it in the video.
It's true.
I was like, I would have rather you misattributed a quote and not shown the video than just shown what was actually said.
Just like pretend that Matthew Matosis said it or something.
Yeah, honestly, because I've got nothing against Joseph Anderson at all. He comes up a lot, unfortunately, because it's very easy to make fun of the whole, straight sword only is the objective way to like understand these games. Straight sword dodge slop only.
Also a poison swamp. Bopper, I'm blessed.
Miyazaki might be him. No, this game was co-directed. Keep in mind, this game was co-directed between Hidetaka Miyazaki and Dark Souls 2 director Yui Tanimura. This went through so many people, and they were all like, yeah, put another one in. Put another one in. Miyazaki's like, Yui, should I put another one in? Hell yeah, you should put another one in. Oh shit.
It's okay.
We got dog boys. We got dog boys here. It's okay.
We got what was that thing from Hifumi's Souls? A cat girl dog boy.
Yeah, I love cat girl dog boy.
Okay.
And guess what else Tanimura directed? That's right, Ring City Artillery Swamp. I don't think it's any surprise that the best part of Dark Souls 3 was directed by Yui Tanimura. Because the whole time... I just get the feeling that, like, the vibe I get from Dark Souls 3 is that Miyazaki spent the whole time thinking about Sekiro and Elden Ring while he was making it, or the ideas that would become those games. And then Tanimura was kind of in a more precarious spot. So then he sort of probably treated the DLC like, okay, I gotta cook like crazy here, and then just went fucking wild. And that's what the DLC of Dark Souls 3 is. Beautiful. The Ring City is so
the Ring
awesome.
City is gorgeous. If you don't like Dark Souls 3, I promise you, do yourself a favor, at least try the Ring City DLC.
I can just tell, because the thing that feels so underbaked about Dark Souls 3 in retrospect is what would become Ashes of War and all the like skill items in Sekiro. Wait, hold on. Is she barefoot? We got barefoot chained on wall?
Yes, we do.
Miyazaki. We know where he's at.
Miyazaki.
He put a poison lake.
Here we go.
He put a poison lake on top of a barefoot woman chained to a wall.
Oh, he's back. And she's screaming. She's a little freak. Here's the one thing. Because I've been asking people to send me in footage, clips of them.
This is literally
saying
peak
unhinged
chat
shit. For my Dark Souls 2 video. Bopper, you've already contributed to this. Most of the time when I tell people, hey, I need Dark Souls NPC sounding lines, most of the time everyone's doing like, oh, the Dark Soul boys, the crazy ones that laugh and all of that. People do not give enough respect to the freaky ladies in Dark Souls.
No, they don't. Sadly, I can't do freaky lady. Maybe I should try. I mean, I just went with the Matthew Matosis quote and said it like I was the crestfallen warrior.
Yeah. I love that Matthew Matosis quote. Somebody tells you to link the fire and you do it because it seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, is this just repeating dialogue? What do I do here?
I think encountering this NPC is part of the Selen quest.
Okay.
Because, she looks like Selen.
Yeah.
I like how, someone had pointed out last week that they made Selen fine as hell under the mask, but you never get to see her under the mask, which is like, Miyazaki classic.
Yeah,
again.
I think that's art.
And he's over here like, okay, we got to dupe this model right? Because she's barefoot and fine as hell, but we gotta chain her to a wall.
Yeah. Well, Bopper, I don't know what to do now. Outside of, look at that treasure.
Let's check the map. I will return very shortly. There's a big popping incident about to happen. I gotta stop it.
I'm frankly not going to check the map right now. Get on Horms and ride. See, that's kind of what I was thinking of doing. I don't know what that means. Okay, so that is Selen. But then, but wait, but she was over like by the lake or whatever, wasn't she? So how do I free her? God damn it, Selen. Up a bit? You must quest harder and further. That sucks. Oh, I don't like the looks of this. This feels suitably ominous. You almost looked right at where she was. But I know where she was. She was in the cave. Unless you mean literally this structure up here, which is just the church, isn't it? Yeah, this is just the church. I remember the church. Would I like a nearby cave? I would love a nearby cave, frankly. Beach that makes you eepy. Okay. Go to church.
I have returned from Big Poppy into these.
How is Big Poppy doing?
Crazy and evil.
Okay.
Wanting to break shit?
Can I confess something to you? I've already confessed
Yes.
this to you in confidence, but I need it to be made public at this point. Kanye West, we know everyone's favorite neo-Nazi.
Yeah, Lord Kanye.
Yeah.
Lord Kanye, yes.
Yeah. Big fan of my channel, Kanye West. Recently there was an interview. Ooh, baby.
Is this a new one?
No, this isn't a new one. I did this one. This is the one that I soloed because I'm cool. But he made graduation. In an interview recently, Kanye was like getting interviewed because he's being disrespectful about something because, like, you know, when is he not? And it's great because the interviewer is standing next to him. He is dressed in an all-black KKK uniform. For the entirety of the interview, just standing fully garbed like that. Full KKK uniform. And he's like, why did you do these things, Kanye? What's going on? And Kanye leans a little bit into the microphone and goes, I'm evil. I'm an evil person. And that delivery has been stuck in my brain ever since I heard it. It's so much. There's something absolutely infectious about just like just like him going, I'm evil.
Is he the first person to just admit it outright?
I think he might be. Kanye is not disrespectful when it's about my video essays. No.
Well, you know that Kanye has been trying really hard to be transphobic, but can't bring himself to do it. Or at least that was the vibe I got off of that one tweet of his.
Oh, yeah.
That you found the screenshot of?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm trying so hard to be transphobic, but I like this person.
Kanye's tweet that I sent to Bopper was like, oh, you ever start dating a trans woman and realize how much in common you have with them? To which, like, me and some of my trans friends saw that and went, I do not need trans femme Kanye West arc. I do not need that. I do not want that. No thanks. Please, God, no. I'm glad that you took it in the idea.
So you see that item by the that was called the Wandering Mausoleum note?
Yes.
So you can buy notes from a lot of these merchants that will give you
is that a Wandering Mausoleum? Is that what that is?
So it'll give you information about stuff in the world and hints and tips.
Can you telegraph it like a little bit more? What I should be doing?
I mean, knowing these games, the hint will probably read like it's some shit out of Castlevania 2.
Good enough. Good enough for me. Please, Ascended Bagel saying, "Please God, let trans femme Kanye happen. It would be so funny."
Well, it's just another Caitlyn Jenner situation where the most visible trans person in the world is also a horrible person.
Yeah. Is to be fair, in his own words, evil.
Yeah.
An evil person. I don't want to attack the Leggies. This seems mean. Spectacle Rock is an entrance to death. Yeah. Chat, I have to confess something. I am genuinely so fucking bad at I'm genuinely so bad at Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Ooh, that hurt.
One day I'll beat the third dungeon of that game, I swear.
It's so hard.
Each time I've tried to play Link to the Past, the part where I get frustrated and quit is that boss that doesn't kill you, but knocks you down the hole and you have to run back up to the boss arena. Worm-looking guy. They got those guys as regular enemies in the Oracle games.
Yeah, I hate those guys.
Yeah. These guys are so cool.
They are.
Is this what people talk about when they're like, asset flipped game? They should have waited to release this in 2029?
Yes, 100%.
We've mentioned it a million times. I don't have to belabor the point yet again, but I always bring it up because it just drives me crazy. Because the AAA game discourse of it's that constant double-mindedness of we want games to be cheaper and faster and not have to wait 12 years for a new Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah.
And then also game that does intelligent asset reuse from previous developer projects is cheap, lazy hack job.
Yeah, I heard the Demon Souls injured moan in Sekiro, so obviously that game.
My problem, honestly, with the asset reuse is where's the Dark Souls 1 damage grown?
Where is he?
Why has that not been reused?
Yeah.
Where did he go? Did he finally like?
Where's
you know?
Did he
finally get off this? Get off? Did he get off? Like,
He seems to be not doing great.
Yakuza's been using the same map forever. Yeah, I mean, they were talking, I think, about how the next Yakuza game, they're doing in a new engine, which is like a big deal because they haven't switched engines since like Yakuza 3 or something. Or maybe they've done all the Yakuza games in the same engine. But they've been using it for at least a decade and a half, the same engine. Thank God Yakuza doesn't have that discourse, as far as I've ever seen.
I didn't realize that this is like a real remembrance duplication.
So if you have a boss soul, you can duplicate it in the mausoleum.
That's so wild. Is that all they're here for?
Yeah, that's all you do here.
I went through
and
a
you
lot
get
of
one
effort
duplication
per
you
mausoleum.
get one duplication per mausoleum, yeah.
Okay.
Because each soul or remembrance in this game generally does like a weapon or a spell, an armor, usually. Mm-hmm. It'll do 2 of those 3. Usually weapon or spell and armor. And the armor's like for cosplay.
I see.
So, Chad, when I did my Bloodborne story footage playthrough of all bosses and all NPC quests and all everything, I tried to get as much footage as possible for all armor. And I did. I got good footage of all armor, but by the time the Lady Maria costume came available, I had a really hard time switching off of that for like other trash sets in that game.
Yeah, for normal reasons.
The armor is separate. It's always available. And they all give a weapon and spell. Okay. So yeah, if you want to get everything from a boss soul on a single new game cycle, you dupe it.
I see. And are there enough wandering mausoleums to like have that be a feasible thing?
You know, I'm not sure. I don't think so, because I think there's 40 remembrances and maybe like 10 walking mausoleums. And Shadows of the Erdtree just makes that number even more out of your favor, I think, because I think Shadows of the Erdtree only lets you dupe like 2 or 3. But
I see.
I might not have found everything. 10 mausoleums to 25 remembrances.
Wait a minute, was that a cave that I'm... No. Ow. Yeah, I need New Game Plus to collect everything legitimately. Okay, that's fair. Listen, that's fair.
That's always been the case. I'm sure someone has complained about it in a very bad video at some point, but...
Was it Mac?
Oh yeah, we never said it. We never said it. The thing that drove me crazy off a fucking wall, like, made me want to, like... Made me get mad at you for including a clip from another video. I was like, your video's great, except that it made me mad in the middle for something you didn't say. Was that line... The line was, Joseph Anderson saying, no, I have not deluded myself into thinking that there actually is any story in Dark Souls.
It's so bad.
So, when he says like, oh, the game's environments are beautiful and everything, but like I have not deluded myself into thinking that it's intentional, the way the world's put together. And I'm like, is that the all-time your 2 of your wolf guys just straight jumped off the cliff.
They're so real.
But this dude won't do it.
What the fuck?
Oh man, he plunging attacked you.
I got plunging attacked. Bro, that's crazy. No, my 236 runes. No! Alright.
This is so sad.
It's tragic. I kind of want to summon for it just to see if Lord Pence around for like there's no way people are going to be here is the only problem, right?
The thing is, I don't know how the summoning pools work exactly. That's a Stake America. I don't know if there's a summoning pool nearby.
I don't know either. Open your map? Why would opening my map do anything? Just here for the ride. I'm happy that you're here, Crimbo.
Yeah. When Speedy plays Bloodborne, it's going to be crazy.
When Speedy plays Bloodborne, yes. And I'll be there because Bloodborne, you're allowed to come in at any level, right?
Yeah, it has passwords.
So I can bring in My Chemical Romance Edward.
Yeah, and you can honestly and just swap to a shittier weapon so you don't like one-shot the boss. Is that classy Kefka?
No, that's Clussy, like pussy, but
Clussy?
for clowns.
Wow. I wonder who this is. Honestly, you could tell me anyone in chat and it won't surprise me. I guess Crimbo would surprise me.
Crimbo would
because
surprise
that would be a great play fake by Crimbo the whole time.
Who could do
to
such a
be like,
thing? Lord
I've
Pence
never
says
played this game and then drop
suspiciously.
Clissy Kefka.
I don't know how I feel about this.
All
That's
I've
a
learned is that Lord
shockingly
Pence...
good cosplay, though.
Yeah.
That is shockingly
learned-
good.
If this is
and
Lord
this
Pence, I'm going to be
absolutely.
shocked. Yeah.
All right, let me see what you gave me. Let me see what this looks like.
Crimbo, next time Dark Souls Weekend is on sale on Steam, you got to hop on Dark Souls Weekend.
It looks a little closer to Jill, yeah.
That looks really good now.
That's Kanye, I think.
Kanye's going to be posting about Clissy later.
Nox sword stress armor? Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Wait, no, I like that. Look at that. I think that looks good as hell. What do you think?
It does. I think it looks great.
I hate this. That's Kanye. Who else is here? Oh god, who else is here? We have Alice, and we have Femgao, who I've already done. Who's Alice? Wait, who among you? Unless this is
What game is
also
Alice from?
Final Fantasy XIV. Alphino's twin sister.
I was funny. I got to the very first like raid dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV, and I was like, oh my god, I finally got to do like co-op dungeon raid, and then like I just stopped playing at that point.
Yeah,
Which sucks, because I need to go and play it. I guess it's one of those things where it's like, because I have to ask other people to want to play with me, I'm like, damn, I never do it.
Well, you can always invite me along.
Yeah.
Crimbo, if you're looking for help on a Dark Souls build, mine and Bopper's community both are sick freaks, and we would love to help you.
Oh yeah, Crimbo, just by being in the game club server, there's like 10 people there that will like tell you exactly everything you need for a build. I cannot believe we got the Clussy.
We have the Clussy.
Oh, look. God, Elden Ring spells are so awesome.
Elden Ring spells are so awesome. What the like? Anybody who's like, oh, this game is garbage, it's slop, they are deliberately not having fun. They are going out of their way to like have a bad time.
The thing I love about Elden Ring is that in the long run, Elden Ring really is the cultural domination of Dark Souls 2. Like, it's the ultimate victory of that.
Mm-hmm.
It took us so long to see it. Well, not everyone.
Yeah.
But it took some people a long time to see it, but Dark Souls 2 might just be it.
Yeah. That's so cool. What? Why am I getting yelled at in my chat? I'm having a good time. Just go down the ladder. Okay.
Maybe you only had to go down one of the ladders.
What? What is? Why is everyone being
No, if there was...
Why is everyone being so cryptic and sad? I don't like this.
Follow your phantoms.
Yeah, alright. Phantoms, help me out. What's going on?
There was a phantom that just went up the ladder.
Closey Kefka, what are you doing? Guide me.
No, don't trust Clissy Kefka.
Oh, I'm trusting Closey Kefka. Is that what it is? Am I just missing loot? Oh my god, everyone grow up, please. Everyone go to therapy.
Everyone do the same thing I do, which is, wow, this is so cool. I've never seen this before.
Let's get to it.
Oh. Hey, Bopper.
There's just a big treasure chest up here next to the guy you killed.
There's no mimics in this.
Wait, what?
Right?
Wait, I'm just wondering why there's no open prompt.
Oh, do the phantoms have to be gone? Everyone get out of here. I'll say that's a very creative way to get out of here. Okay, bye.
Goodbye. God, Chad, you would have loved it.
Damn.
When I streamed Bloodborne, not streamed.
That's a teleporter.
Yeah, isn't it funny that like that does sort of suck that summoning kind of gave it away from them not letting you open it.
All right, where are you taking me? Let's go.
See, now it's not even a trap at this point. It's funny, right?
Yeah.
If you got trapped, you get mad. You avoided the trap, but now you're curious.
Yeah. Yeah. Lane Dell, Royal Capital.
Ooh, there's a switch. I bet it does nothing.
It sure does nothing.
Yeah, we love not operational from here.
Well, let's see what's going on.
Ooh.
It's out of grace.
Ooh, piece of candy. Well, that was it. You can teleport now that you found a site of grace, but don't you just want to see what's around?
Of course I want to see what's around. Who do you take me for? I regret wanting to see what's around. Oh.
You only have 660 souls. It's okay. That is not a lot of damage.
No, it is not. All right, well.
What? I think I see a treasure chest on the other side of that guy.
I do.
Oh, come on. What could be inside it? It could be anything.
It's going to be another...
It could even be a
It's going to be
teleporter.
another teleporter. Ooh, a Blessed Dew Talisman.
Ooh. That sounds pretty nice. Anyone got a storm ruler? They wouldn't put that in this game, Lord Pint. They wouldn't triple dip like that.
They wouldn't slop fest us like this. I'm just going to rest, actually, if that's all the same with you. Is that literally an HP regen talisman? It is. Bopper.
And it makes your load bigger.
It makes my load bigger. Bopper. Video games are good. Has anybody ever mentioned this? Has anyone ever talked about how video games are kind of good?
No, this game's junk.
Can I summon and kill that guy? Would that be a waste
I don't
of time?
see why not.
Chat?
We got fingers.
No summons allowed
No
here?
summon.
I wasted a finger.
Actually, chat, how does the fingers work? Do you only have to redo the finger if you have a death?
So
Or
I'm
does
ever so
teleporting also mean
slightly...
you have to redo the finger?
I'm ever so slightly away from the rest of the game, huh?
Yeah, we're kind of way off.
Just ever so slightly. I can re-click it to get the finger back. Okay, I'm unfingering now.
There was a summon there, though. People were
Wait,
saying that you
there
couldn't.
was. Wait a second.
Yeah,
Wait a
you were
second.
standing right over it. See, wait, what the fuck? Wait, does he have a katana? Is this a katana build?
Fucking Tetsuya Nomura! Hi. Oh my god. Hi, Tetsuya Nomura. Holy shit.
All right, let's see if Tetsuya Nomura can kill this guy.
Hold on, can I get another one? Can we get another one? Oh my god, I'm literally like breaking out into tears. Oh my god.
I don't.
Renowned
Dang it! Now I wish
figure,
Clive
Tetsuya
Fantasy was
Nomura.
here.
You can't load in?
I gotta. I don't have
Get in
this.
here.
I didn't go for the teleporter, so like I can't. I'd have to go like to that area and do that. I don't think I have Langdell on Clive Fantasy available yet.
God, that's so fucking
Renowned
funny.
fingerer,
There is
Tetsuya
weird
Nomura.
summon rules. So can I only summon one? Or can I still summon two?
Maybe, but let's just see what Tetsuya Nomura can do.
Yeah,
There's plenty. There's plenty of Elden Ring to go around.
there is plenty of Elden Ring to go around, and I need to see Tetsuya Nomura.
This game is like, look, if you want fingers, this game will give them to you. Can you charge these ones?
Oh yeah, I can. I forgot about that.
Because if Nomura is out here eating aggro, then charging is probably just straight worth it. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Chat, there's no way these guys are susceptible to bleed, right? Oh my god. Now you know what crack looks like with guard breaks.
Right? Wait. Oh my god!
goes.
Oh, Tetsuya!
The giant is susceptible to getting owned. This giant's...
Oh my
There he
god!
goes again.
Tetsuya!
I think you remember watching, like, when I did the Platinum Trophy stream, I remember there were a couple of bosses where you were like, oh my god, because you can just get them into these big loops like this.
The giant is susceptible to getting owned.
You just get
Holy
souls from that, but it's so
shit.
worth it, isn't
Holy
it?
shit, man.
I guess now you
Elden
can
Ring is
peacefully
actually
check the...
so fucking cool.
Let's see if this disc weird thing right here does anything.
Thank you, Tetsuya Nomura. Doesn't seem like it does.
Doesn't seem to right now.
You might need to unsummon. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh, no. Tetsuya jumped.
Well, he's off to work on Kingdom Hearts 4. He's a busy man.
Chat, you would have loved it when I summoned for... I was in Bloodborne Old Hunters, and I was like, you know, fuck it. Let's summon for Orphan of Kos.
Cannot be used
And I
now.
summoned someone, and immediately, the very first thing that happened is I got the message saying, like, so-and-so has been summoned, has answered the bell. And then I'm like waiting at the fog gate. I'm like, they'll be here any minute. And like 2 seconds after they summon, I just hear the player death scream.
Perfect. Okay, we need
And I'm
to
like, you know
still
what? I
figure out
probably
how to
didn't
do
want
what
them
we
for
do with
Orphan
this.
either.
Yeah. What do I need now? Well, there's that horrible swamp-looking place that I
Well, we
should
can
probably
go-
check.
You know, we can check the swamp. We can check.
I know that I should finish figuring out whatever the fuck is happening over here. Would I like to find a boyfriend? Are you talking about Blythe? Because I know how to find Blythe. It takes a bit to jog my memory.
I think honestly, like we can. So yeah, we can go check that out, or we can go back to Limgrave. You still have a ton left in Limgrave.
Yeah. A
You've
different
killed
boyfriend?
9 of 195 bosses.
Oh my god, there's so many bosses. Bopper, there's no way that I'm going to beat them all.
165 base game bosses, 207 if we include Shadows of the Erd Tree.
There's no way.
Look, if we do the final boss of Shadows of the Erd Tree,
When?
we do the final boss of Shadows of the Erd Tree.
Oh, I remember.
I'm
I didn't deliver Irina's letter in Castle Morn.
Yeah, you never did do that. I think you want to
Which is the
go
one
to.
that I wanted to do.
I think if you want to deliver the letter, you have to go to the first bonfire, the one that has the guidance of grace.
This one?
Because I don't think you can get back into the castle from the second one because you like jump out of it and down that cliff.
That's gonna suck though, Bopper. I don't want to do this, and I can't summon for it anymore.
You don't.
Because we killed the boss, didn't we?
Yeah, and I'm not sure actually if this. I wonder if this area counts the. It must because you can't use torrent in here, because you can summon overworld anytime, no matter what.
I'll
But
try it.
for legacy dungeons, I'm not 100% sure
I'll try it.
how
Whatever.
that works.
We'll see how it goes. I just need to deliver the stupid letter. It's not a question necessarily of finding my way through this treacherous maze, as much as it's a question of, like, the tedium of having to fucking kill all these guys again. I don't really want to do that. It's kind of the
Well,
thing.
you know, there's one thing you can always do in Elden Ring.
You just fucking book it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I have to find the NPC.
This is
Like
true.
in
I
the
mean, you
third
don't
church.
have to do this.
What's the reward for this?
I don't know.
right.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Does not seem like I can summon for it anymore. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna take like one pass at it and just
I will
kind of-
direct you then, because I do know how to get to the guy. We're gonna go up here, and you're gonna take a hard right here,
Okay,
and then another right through that door.
okay,
You're gonna go down the stairs
okay.
and out this door and up a ladder to the left. Let those guys fight each other. Just go up the ladder.
Oh, they're climbing after me, Bopper.
Uh-oh. Good thing you have a lot of stamina, and also there's guys up here fighting them. All right, so run up the ladder that was straight across from the ladder you came up.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll drop down to the left.
Down here?
Yeah, don't worry, this isn't Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah.
You don't take any damage from that. And then you're going to run forward. Your weapon should be, yeah, good enough at this point to pretty much own these guys.
That is true. This weapon is wildly strong.
All right. You're going to go to the left?
Over here?
Right down there, down that ladder. Yes.
Shit.
Just drop.
Actually,
run straight
wait,
ahead.
Hold on. This is what this is used for.
This is, yes, negate your damage and get ticking HP. Go straight, go forward. They're occupied with each other across this bridge, and we're gonna go up the stairs.
Okay.
All right, and he should be here to talk to.
I'm Edgar. Warrior, you can see her menials. They gave me good service. Also, foul creatures.
I'm speed reading just in case I get
Look, you saw that video I sent you of what happened to me when I was trying to do Gascoigne's daughter's quest.
Yeah.
Sadly, Chad, I was not able to finish Simon the Harrod's quest in Bloodborne: The Old Hunters because the second I reached his location in the fishing hamlet, a shark guy had chased me all the way up and swung his anchor right through, and Simon exploded.
Yeah. All right. So
isn't Edgar the guy from Bloodborne?
Yeah. All right. So why can't I?
So now you can warp out. Like I would warp out instead of arguing everyone.
Because I'm in combat.
This is a game for casuals. You can warp wherever you want.
No, I cannot.
Oh no.
So I'm in combat.
I don't think there's an item that you can use like a homeward bone.
No. Quit out and reload. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, you could speedrunner tech this.
Okay, so here's the problem that I'm facing, and by problem I don't mean a real problem. More funny oddity that I'm facing here. The funny oddity that I'm facing here is...
Yeah, talk to Edgar again, by the way, because you did beat the boss.
By the time I finally get to Margit, who I'm used to beating at really stupidly low levels with barely like built like basic equipment, I'm worried that I'm going to get to Margit and I'm going to just obliterate him.
I mean, that's the idea, though.
I can't talk to Edgar again because he's gone.
Oh, he's gone now? Okay, so then he's just gone. Warp out. And let's go back to his daughter.
Let's see. His daughter was over here.
Was here, so let's go there. Let's go there.
Okay.
Because that's a weird change that suddenly happened.
Why is that a worry? I don't know if it's a worry. It's a thing. It's an event.
It's a thing. I mean, but that's the Elden Ring loop. It just so happens that you already knew of Margit.
Yeah.
Because the idea is that you get owned by him, then you come back and obliterate him. Like, that's the point of Margit.
Yeah.
Besides, this game's been out for 3 years now. We've seen him get owned so many times. She was across the street.
She sure was, huh?
Yeah. Not across the bridge, though. Down there, yeah.
Greener. How could this be? My daughter deserved better.
Well,
The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered.
I'll find the foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last...
So while playing Bloodborne, chat, I came up with the theory about this game. It's that this game's really good.
yeah.
And I have observed in my comments for the Souls retrospectives I've done so far that there very much are... There are two camps of people. There are the... I hate everything after Dark Souls 2.
Mm-hmm.
And there's I hate everything that's Dark Souls 2 and earlier. So basically Bloodborne on is the determinant factor. A part of what I love about Elden Ring, I think, I figured out while playing Bloodborne, is that they branch off with Bloodborne into like these like hyperkinetic action games. That still have some of the problem-solving elements of, you know... Bloodborne armor is more useful than people give it credit for. People heard, like, one YouTube essay say armor doesn't do anything and just assumed it was true forever. Not entirely true, but it is minimal compared to Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2. What I like about Elden Ring a lot is I think it really fuses those two different branches together. So you have, like, the fastest-paced combat that they've done, pretty much. except for Sekiro. But there's so much like micro item and build management that you can do within each individual character just by looking at the stuff that you collect to basically go Demon Souls or Dark Souls 2, like bullying through equipment. I think it does a really good job of blending the action-oriented games with the more RPG ones. Part of why I think this game is as popular as it is, because you really can approach it in both ways. Like, there's the only way you play this game wrong is to R1 spam with a weapon that's not status infused, that does nothing.
Yeah. Is this all there is in the swamp? Big crab.
Let me let you in on
bad guys.
Let me let you in on a little tech, Lord Pent. There's something in this swamp, but I cannot remember what it was, and it might be a time of day thing.
Huh.
I'm actually going to double check for my own curiosity.
Ash of War thing nearby. Trying to think if it's worth the trouble. It is not useful to Jill. Fuck it. I say to that, no thanks.
Yeah, there's a...
And a boss nearby that comes out at night only. Not interested.
You're not interested in the boss health bar?
Bopper, if I try to kill every single boss health bar in Elden Ring, that is going to be 207 boss health bars.
Yeah, that's so much from slop.
How long do you want the stream series to go?
I really don't care.
How long do you think we should make
It's
the
up to
series
you.
go before Night Rain comes out and we have to stream it together?
I mean, like I said, there's two options for Elden Ring, right? There's the you get lost in the sauce, or there's the I just direct you straight to the end of the game. And it's kind of hard to manage an in-between, because an in-between is ultimately going to come down to what do you feel like doing.
Yeah. Another
That
boss
isn't
is
just
here?
like the...
What the fuck?
I think you should honestly ignore chat
I
telling
need
you what
to-
stuff
I need
is
to ignore
around.
chat.
Because what I
Bopper,
think
I
it
need to
is
listen
causing...
to you. I need to listen to you. I'm getting indecisive. Bopper.
Well, because I think what listening to chat does, not that there's anything wrong with chat, but chat loves this game, and chat knows everything about this game.
That's
Chat's
true.
going to want to see you do everything, and it's going to create these great moments of indecision where you were going to run around for 20 minutes and accomplish nothing. No exploration,
That
no new
is
bosses, no new items. And that can add a lot of time. Because Elden Ring doesn't start New Game Plus. If we get to the end and you're like, I want to go clean up some epic bosses that maybe I missed,
That's true. I can just
we can go back and do that. I have a checklist.
You do
I'm
need
keeping,
to. You do need to guide me to Godfroy the Grafted immediately, though, as soon as I can.
Yeah, I know exactly where Godfroy is.
Okay. Good. Bopper, you're in charge.
Yes.
Guide me.
Okay, let's open the map. So,
What
I
speaks to
say-
you in this situation?
let's go up to Limgrave.
Okay.
Let's look at the map in Limgrave. I'm seeing a couple of things here. I'm seeing
Something here.
a guidance right on the left. I'm seeing that you have not followed.
Oh, the gate front? I know where this goes. This goes to where
Yeah,
the...
but like there's multiple paths that are going to branch off from that.
Dio
up
did
there.
suggest
Like,
that I
there's
go to
a-
the Third Church of America for a boyfriend. What is he talking about? Where is the Third Church? That's the Fourth Church. This is Church of Pilgrimage. It's the Third Church. The Third Church is
That's
over
the Third
there.
Church.
I could get Blythe in this area, and I do want Blythe.
So
Because that would also mean that I could then go and do this Everjail.
yes, because the only reason you didn't do that Everjail is because you already
It's
know
because
that Blythe can
it's
be
because I
used
want
there.
Blythe there. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I need to talk to Calais to unlock Blythe, right?
Yeah, you've got to exhaust his dialogue, and he'll be like, "I know
want to
this
get Blythe.
Wolfman."
Everyone, calm down. We're getting Blythe. It's been one entire stream
Well, you're back.
before, like, without me getting to see,
There are others of my people who would survive if
without
they
me
went.
seeing my
It is well
boyfriend. I
that
need to
I
see.
is your people. Perhaps you don't need see that we have a saying. Lament not your son. That is our call. Just the way. Goodbye.
Okay, so we got to go back to the forest now.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure if you had heard the howling or not. Because we've already been to the forest, so we got to go to the third church. And let's go south. Honestly, there's some stuff. If we go look at the map,
To the third
we're going to
church?
see some interesting things.
Yeah, like there's stuff here, there's stuff here.
Look, we got a couple of things. You got a tree on there. You got a
Tree.
big ass building down there. Like, we got lots of interesting looking things on the eastern side of Limgrave that we can go look at anyway.
True, true.
I think the thing you gotta get through, and I understand that there's like this weird, like, what do I do? What do I do? There's so much. Elden Ring is not on a time limit.
Yeah, but I'm
You
a
can flow
naturally
like one-
indecisive person, so like it is hard for me to like
It's
go.
hard to
I'm
decide.
going to do
but
this now.
you can, and here's the thing: you can let Elden Ring do. Like, you can use that tendency to your advantage. You're like, okay, I can't commit to one thing at once. You can let Elden Ring kind of work like a run-on sentence where you constantly let yourself get distracted by the new things that you find, and you're just going to naturally start filling in the map and encountering all kinds of different stuff that way. And I think it's worth kind of letting it be that run-on sentence. One of the things that I've really enjoyed so far of this run is that there have been 2 instances of me going like, what the fuck is this? I have the platinum trophy on this game. I've beaten it like 5 times. You've already found 2 things that I never saw before.
That's terrifying.
Just take, if you want to be like completely like ADHD, I can't keep anything, stay focused on one thing, that works too. As long as you're moving in a direction, you're getting something done. Oh God. Okay, at least
I'm on
it's
a
just a
timer, I'm
regular
on a timer,
size
I'm on a
bear.
timer.
It's okay, it's okay. He's leaving gold footprints.
How long is this motherfucker gonna walk?
At least he could do is ride Trent so that we could get somewhere fast.
Yeah. Get on.
I bet he's going
Torrent.
to take us to something good, though.
It's gonna like just take us to fucking
A giant bear.
like a golden rune or something.
But a really good one. One that you could pop and get like 4 levels from. Oh, we're going to get a good... It's going to be good.
The more you say
I'm
that
sorry,
it's
I
gonna
meant
be good,
one... It's one that you could save for later when you... Because I might need this later.
the more that you say that the reward is going
You've
to be
heard
good,
the howl, by the way.
more
You heard
I'm
the howl. So you can talk to
convinced-
Calais at any time now.
Yeah, the more I'm convinced that he's leading me to something stupid.
I have no idea what he... You got to remember, there's like 100 million things in this game. I do not remember every individual thing. Like, I know the things that are in the game. But where each thing is, don't really remember. Because I've beaten the game like 5 times. Maybe like 4 builds, though, between that. Oh shit, he led you to a whole ass dungeon.
I think
Oh,
I've
some
done this
runes.
dungeon before. Because it's the one... Yeah, I have done this dungeon before.
Wait, open the map. What is it? No, this
Yeah,
is new.
This is the one... No, but I've done it in...
This is the one you need to go to.
Yeah.
Okay. He took you to Blythe.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so how am I going to do this?
You need to go talk to Calais.
Okay. Right, this is exactly what I remembered from last time. Which means that I can cheese this.
Ooh.
An axe talisman.
The Axe Talisman. I think that one's really good. I don't know if it is for your build or not. Let's see what it does.
Enhances charge attacks. Yeah, that's
pretty good.
Okay, this stupid golden
Chad,
bear
does that include
takes
charged
a
magic
million
attacks?
damage to do anything to. I'm almost positive.
We could just warp to Calais. I think it'd be worth warping to Calais because the bear, if you kill the bear now, warp to Calais and then warp back, bear respawns.
That is true. You're not wrong.
Actually, I'm going to double check. Chad, when you, teleporting is basically the equivalent of resting at a site of grace, right? For like enemy respawns.
Dio is antagonizing me because he's saying that there's a potential two-boyfriend situation, and I don't know what he means.
Well, there's Malekith, the Black Blade.
Yeah, that is my second boyfriend.
But that's your tsundere boyfriend.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now.
Dio, if there is a second... I've met the other boyfriend. Oh, okay. Then never mind. Okay.
Did you get the thing from him, like the snap?
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. How do I find?
Because it's an emote. It's like the select button or something, or gestures right there. Yeah. Change, hit the switch button, and then you can see if you've got the snap. I think I see it.
Beckon. Or finger
I think
snap.
it's that one. Finger snap.
Okay, cool. Back we go.
Yeah, we love the Beast Clergyman fight. We love Malekith. We love that fight. I love watching a smart guy do a video essay and go like, look at Malekith. This fight's impossible. This fight's terrible. Look, I can only get one R1 in every 4 minutes. And I'm like, dang, there's like 47 different openings you're not taking advantage of because the #1 rule of Elden Ring is fucking get in there. Just jump at them. Just run.
Yeah. Okay. This was Beacon Point 4. Okay.
Yeah. In the ruins.
Yeah.
Chad, I love Trent. I'm so glad that one thing mistranslated, that one machine translation called Torrent Trent.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you snap anytime you hear the, like, in any area where you can hear the howl from?
I think
I guess
need
this
to
is the
be
runes
in
anyway.
here. Is the thing. So let's
Emote time.
there he is.
Oh, that was a funny animation.
Boyfriend.
Ooh, treasure chest. Chat, look, treasure even distracts from boyfriend. Elden Ring got another one.
Good smithing
Ooh,
stones.
smithing stone too.
My great EP is going to be unparalleled. Where are you? I saw you drop. There you are.
There he is.
Oh, he's perfect.
I remember when I think it was Lord Pent that commented this, and I've never been able to unavoid it, not think about it, which is that the player in Blythe is the difference between 5'11" and 6 feet.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a man.
So now I just associate that with Blythe,
Yeah.
and I think about it every time in Danganronpa you run into a character's crotch.
Come tell me if you find him before I do.
This is exactly what it looks like when you play a Danganronpa.
This is a Danganronpa. Do you have to exhaust his dialogue? Chad, we got to be careful. I think Vivian might be lost in the sauce right now.
What? I'm fine.
Fine. Chat, hands, chat. Actually, Vivian's got to post hands
No,
in chat.
I'm busy. I'm busy playing. I'm busy playing.
Yeah, you got to stroke that J key.
There's nothing underneath.
Okay. We don't have to kill the bear, right? I got both of the treasure chests.
No.
And also Blythe.
Bear's
So
just a regular enemy.
Let's go back to this Everjail then, right?
Yeah. Now, a bear, keep in mind, if that bear had a boss health bar, then we would go own it.
Oh, immediately and joyously. It would be my pleasure.
All right, ever jail time.
Okay. Excuse me.
Lord Tent MILF guy. What are you doing? Choking
the
the chicken?
We love MILF Guy. God,
I'm gonna miss
Dio,
MILF guy. I'm gonna keep it real.
Dio has missed a lot of your streams recently, and as a result, there is so much inscrutable lore between us.
Dio might be the only person in chat actually looking at who's here that is not caught up on hands, and MILF guy, but I'm
Bopper,
not sure.
If you wanna tell the story of hands, and MILF Guy while
Make sure you summon Blythe.
while I'm here
Blythe, the half wolf.
on a date with my boyfriend.
So MILF guy is there's two insane people that I've met in my career teaching. My almost former career.
God, he's
One more month.
So good.
There was, first of all, there's women guy.
I love
Me and a friend were trying to convince this guy to get a tattoo of a shark on his head. And because he was like, I want to get a tattoo. I want to get a, oh my God, Blythe's owning him. Yeah, just let Blythe take care of this. And we were like, yeah, dude, what are you into? And he like looks left, looks right. And he's like, women. That's women guy. Women guy also just drinks straight Clorox. It's great.
Hell yeah.
And then MILF guy. Dude comes up to me. Guy's like 50 or something. He's like, well, Mr. Bopper, you ever heard of MILFs? You know, it's okay when it's someone else's mom. I will be mad until the day I die that I did not say no. I don't know what MILFs are. What are those? But he's like, yeah, they need to make more turn more classic plays into like hip movies for the youth. You know, remember that Romeo and Juliet they did? They need to do more of those. You know, you could do Othello. You know, you probably couldn't do Oedipus Rex. You know, maybe they could if they made it like his best friend's mom. But you know, then it'd be less a tragedy and more a fantasy. And I'm like grabbing my head, like I'm just trying to do everything in my.
It's so good.
Women. You ever heard of MILFs? And same guy, MILF guy, will go around and like if some kid is like brain dead in class and is like staring at his phone or something like below the desk, he like walked up and he's like, "What are you doing? Choking a chicken?"
It's horrifying.
Some kid turned in like a homework to him and he was like, "Oh yeah, daddy." And
no.
Then one of my favorites. Can we go? Can I go? I want to show you something a little cool. Let's go down.
How down? Like down here?
Down.
Like
We will want to go there. Let's put a marker there.
Okay.
Because that's a cool thing on the map.
Like down here?
Up. To the right. To the right. To that side of Grace. It's like right above you.
You want me to go here?
Yes. Now, Crimbo, I'm actually going to defend him here. Because this isn't... Oh, yeah, Daddy. That is his attempt to be, like, hip with the kids. Because he does not understand slang because he's in his 50s. Mm-hmm. I'm going to defend him on that. It's just pure lingo ignorance. Because he's also the same guy that's like, you know, if someone's on the basketball team, he's like, you got to stroke that J in the classroom like you stroke it on the court. And I'm like hearing this happen live and I'm like, oh my God.
I love MILF Guy so much.
One time
Bopper,
he came in on let's look at the map again. I think you want to go north from your current position. Let's go up north towards those trees. That's what he thinks it is he thinks it's the modern Daddy-O.
Oh no, what is this?
What is this, actually? Well, there's no boss health bar.
Well then, legally I'm ow.
I watched him yell, entire class like failed some math test, and he comes in with the textbook and he's like, class, we're failing. God damn it, slams the book on the table. And then I watched him later go up to like one of the students and he's like, I really apologize for taking the Lord's name in vain earlier. Here you go, and then just handed him a big handful of Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, what flavor?
Just out of the whole bag. Like, not a Jolly Rancher, just a I'm sorry for taking the Lord's name in vain. Here you go. Overflowing handful of Jolly Ranchers right there.
I see.
Whoa! Was that Discord latency, or did he like suck you off, like towards him?
He's been doing that for a while now.
Oh shit!
He's a little gravity boy. He's a little piss boy gravity
Yeah.
man. Oh, I know what I should be
But
doing
yes.
here.
Chat, we love MILF Guy. MILF Guy's an all-time.
Oh, well.
Oh
that
shit.
sucks. Oh,
Well, you have
I'm
an
alive.
idea. You're still alive.
Okay. I love this
it's so
move
good.
so much.
It's so good.
I love this move so much.
Isn't it great?
All right, what was the
You
point of
ended
that?
up doing a good deed while you were in middle school. We're just gonna go north. I wasn't even thinking about like these guys. I remember there
didn't
being
even get
something
a
up here
spell
other
out
than
of
those
them?
guys.
Lame.
No, let's go back towards them. Don't respawn them. Don't respawn them.
I'm out of healing.
Yeah, but they're dead. So, and you can ride Torrent.
Whatever.
We're just gonna ride up north because I remember there being something cool up here that I want to show you as a thing to look out for going forward in the game. Okay, look to the left. Yes. See that statue right there? Let's examine it.
What does this do?
Well, it's pointing in a direction. Let's open the map. Ouch. I don't know. Shoot, just snipe this guy.
No. Nothing ever happens.
You're like, I want to go full in on magic in this run. The perfect enemy to range attack. No. Whiff.
Shut up. Okay.
Well, it's pointing in a direction. Let's open the map. Okay. So it's pointing... It shows on the map the direction it's pointing. So it's pointing to the right. And let's look at the right on the map. Like, where could that possibly be leading on the map?
Oh, underneath the cliff. Okay. So just got to get under here
Yeah.
somehow.
Let's see if there's anything of note down here. Ooh. A door.
Impaler's Catacombs.
We love the catacombs.
Oh, I want
Hell
to
yeah.
fucking summon for this though. I like dungeon crawling with the pals. Can I do that?
Hold on, let me get Clive Fantasy on the line.
Get in here. Get Clive Fantasy on the line. What are we doing?
Let me go grab my Sony PlayStation controller.
Do it. Chat, we're gonna game. We're gonna game so much. Let's see. Who do we have here? We have Assail, which I need to get. That's probably Dio. We have Tetsuya Nomura again! Ooh. Ooh, Tetsuya Nomura. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna get Assail, and then I want to see if Clive Fantasy is here because Bopper hasn't shown up on stream yet. I still can't believe I brought in Tetsuya Nomura to kill that giant, and it's just that easy of just like you just visceral attack him to death. It's so fucking good. I love this game. So that's obviously Dio, because who else would care about Assail as much?
All right. PlayStation controller acquired. You can go ahead and summon someone else because I can.
Sure?
Yeah, because I'll have to load up and
Okay, fine. I'll bring in Fem.
boot up and go through. And as per usual, there's plenty of Elden Ring to go around.
It is true. We cannot stop playing more Elden Ring. Oh yeah, there is like a summoning pool here. I completely forgot about that. Never knew about this place? Huh.
All right, yes, I have Elden Ring finally booted up. It loads now.
That's good. I feel like we're fighting the undead now.
We are in the catacombs.
Assail, what are you doing? Oh my god! Magic is so cool!
Unfortunately, I am no longer live because I had to stop the Discord stream
Yeah.
watch to get Elden Ring to load up, right?
I actually love Elden Ring. Are we all in? Do I pull the lever?
Okay, I think I had reinstalled Elden Ring, but it just still won't actually load into the game. It just gets stuck on a loading screen.
What are we supposed to do?
Soft PC.
Your PC is still scuffed, Bopper.
It's just Elden Ring that's scuffed. I don't know what's going on. I've reinstalled it and done the Steam check file integrity thing, so I really don't know what's up.
Okay, so I don't have a good item. I don't have a good weapon for these guys. Because they're little stone boys.
Yeah, you need blunt weapons for these guys.
Well, Jill doesn't fight with a blunt weapon. It's the only issue here. But you know what she does have?
Magic.
Magic is everything.
Did someone die?
No.
No. Okay, someone just took damage.
I just took crazy amounts of damage. Yeah. Oh. Oh, Gao died.
It's okay.
Demi-human
It was in-
ashes.
It was in the service of something great,
That is true.
which is another boss health bar eliminated,
Yes.
which was Erdtree Burial Watchdog.
Thank you for your service.
Well, we got a new Spirit Ash out of that. Fought a boss.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show off those statues because they will point the way towards interesting things.
I see. All right, Bopper, where to next? Do we want to go and try this? Do we want to go to the big tree?
Why not? I think all of those are good ideas.
Let's go to big tree.
And you can summon the
The demi-humans.
The demi-humans,
Do we want
though.
those? Because I like
We'll
my
give them a try.
doggos.
You do like your doggos.
They're
Now
worth
remember-
even more, though, is the thing.
But there's like 5 of them.
That's true. It's 2. Okay, so let's go to 2 first, because it's on the way. You said you were telling me to remember something?
I don't remember what. I guess there's a lot of great irony in that.
Yeah.
I wish Elden Ring would work on my PC.
I'm
I
still
don't know why it's
surprised
being
that
difficult.
That it is being difficult. It's Elden Ring. It's the best game ever made, and also a complete slop fest. There is no.
It's also the one time they have a PC version of the game that works. So what is going on here?
Right. All right. Here's the minor Erdtree. What am I looking at here? Oh, I have like there's like some stuff in here.
Yeah, there was no boss, but you got the thing. So
Was that it?
the dung beetles are weird. So like
These
if
are
they
just
are
health flasks, right?
yeah. But if they're like kind of translucent, gray, white, they're ashes of war.
Yeah. So I don't need to actually kill these guys.
No.
Okay. I'm not going to. All right. Well, that was fun. Got more stuff for my physic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is.
Well, let's keep going down. Now we got the big house to
Let me
get to.
quick see what these do. Temporarily boost stamina. Enhances charge attacks for a time. Ooh.
I love the spiked tier. I think you probably saw me abuse it a lot
Yeah.
when I did Platinum Trophy because one of my favorite things to do is to just greed out on charged heavies.
Yeah. They're good, though. Okay. I like that the music in Limgrave is, like, weirdly tense. It's like, it feels like an adventure is just starting, but also it never, like,
It's ominous.
resolves. Like, it's never like, yeah, you're heroically going on your journey. It's like, it's gonna start any day. It's gonna happen. It just feels like it's
Uh-oh.
not letting you beyond that. Open for business. I don't know if I like that.
Let's see. Open for business. Well, whoever it was,
Oh,
we don't need their junk.
I thought that was where I was going.
Wait, look to the right. Look to the right. I think I saw something.
To the right?
Yeah, which is to your left now. To your right now.
Oh, it's right here.
Ooh.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry.
Oh, he's hungry. What do we got
Well,
here?
hopefully, you have something good.
Cookbooks. Those are good, right?
Cookbooks are good because you need them to actually let you craft stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, blue gold kite shield.
That's better than your current shield for sure.
You know what? We'll take it. How much is it gonna ruin my? I'm still medium rolling. So
You're still medium load.
I'm still medium load. Why doesn't he eat the kite shield? I'm always asking this. Okay, so let's see here.
Why
Anything
don't-
interesting that I can make here? I can make exalted flesh.
Yeah, temporarily boosts. There's stuff here that's pretty good. The ones that like boost your physical attack are really good. I wish I used them in my run. I just now noticed that that's an item that you can use. Wow,
What?
that sounds pretty good.
What?
The one that temporarily boosts physical attack.
Oh yeah, the exalted flesh. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, that'd have been nice for Goldberry souls.
This feels more on brand for Jill somehow. Maybe it's just color.
Color, you know, she is regal.
She is. All right, back to our hunt. Quest to the big house continues. See, Bopper, the main difficulty that I'm
You're-
facing in Elden Ring is that I am not very good at I'm not very good at open world games because I'm very bad at self-directing. I like it when a
Yeah.
video game like allows me to be task oriented. As much as I don't agree with like a lot of the principles behind like the Ubisoft like open world, I do lamentably I do admit that like those games are made for people like me who are just like kind of bad at like having that explorer's spirit and instead just kind of need like a list of things to do.
Yeah, because a lot of the guiding that FromSoft does, and they do a lot of guiding in this, but it is very invisible hand. Like,
Yeah.
they very rarely will like just drop like, here's what you got to do. Ooh, golden seed.
I think that's ow. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Let's bring the demi-humans into this.
Yeah, let's
This looks like a
actually-
Gank City anyway.
Whoa.
Let's crank it. Like your defense is actually disgustingly high at this point. This must be some good armor.
Good armor.
Good armor. This is also a pretty early area,
True.
and I think you're starting to scale past these early areas. Oh, demi-humans versus Mad Pumpkinhead.
Oh, that doesn't quite work exactly the way I would have liked it to. But you know it could work. Well, I
Maybe not
can't
into the
exactly-
barricade, but who's throwing that shit?
It's just a lot going on right now. It's all the way up there? Oh, you motherfucker.
Okay, your magic deals good on this guy. Shout out to that Denny Human. Throwing his life away. Hell yeah. One of your guys survived. I can't believe it.
Right? Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Not my most elegant.
Sometimes, though, in Elden Ring, these big open areas like this, or like congested gank areas, they really are just street brawls. Like, you bring in a gank summon, and everyone goes crazy.
Oh, you... Oof. I kind of like your sword, though, buddy.
Ooh.
But also, go...
It's so good.
Fuck
It's so
yourself.
good.
God. Lord Pence said one time, oh, that's not a... Oh, that's an...
You get the Ash of War.
Ooh. Bopper video games are good. Is that it? Nah, there's...
Well, let's explore some more.
A little bit more. Last stream, very first stream of Elden Ring, Lord Pen, when I did my first guard counter, went, welcome to crack, and yeah, that is exactly what guard countering is. Guard counter
so
sickness.
good.
It is my new Rivers, not Rivers of Blood. It's my new Mortal Draw. Remember how I got Mortal Draw one time in Sekiro? And that was it for me. Like, I couldn't do anything else.
The worst fights in Sekiro are the ones where it's like, I need to use my spirit emblems for something else.
Yeah, because all you want to do...
I mean, all you want to do is Mortal Draw?
Yeah, all you want to do is just fucking spam Mortal Draw.
Trying to, like, hold off on Ishin, especially when I learned the other crack in that game, which is... the loaded umbrella follow-through attacks.
Oh my god, that is also...
Go like, where you can do like blueberry stored after the umbrella.
Yeah. It's so good. It's like honestly addicting. It's bad for you. Surgeon General should not allow us to get away with that. What's in here? Oh.
Ooh, cookbook.
Okay, so walk me through the problems that people had with the DLC, because I seem to remember people were complaining that you had to like explore the open world and like find things and like engage with the world as like a complex like thing.
So the basic problem that people had with the DLC is that it uses a separate scaling system from levels, because by the time you go to the DLC, you're going to basically be max out leveled. Not like the max level, but like your build's going to be complete pretty much. Mm-hmm. And you're only going to be getting small little ancillary bonuses for levels at that point. And your weapon is also going to be fully upgraded. You're going to have a plus 25 or plus 10, depending on the type of weapon. Mm-hmm. And so they use a separate scaling system, and that scaling,
where is
the items that you scale with are a combination of items you get as rewards for certain fights, for certain overworld encounters, and most of them come from exploration. And the main problem people had is that they mashed X through the pop-up tutorial that says you use this item to scale with the DLC, and then they just tried to run past everything to it. That's a little straw man-y, because there is one part of the scaling in the DLC that I do agree with the complaint of a little bit, which is that the maximum scaling is also the maximum number of items in the DLC that scale you.
The Shadow Tree
which
right?
yeah, which which the base game actually doesn't do. There are more golden seeds than there are for the cap of your Estus flask.
I see.
So that was a little weird,
this
but
at?
I think that problem was solved by them rescaling how they work. You did it. You got the key item from here. You killed the guy. Got the Ash of War.
Yeah, there's a grace though.
I think it's to the left when you run out of this little valley.
Okay. Not seeing it.
Hmm.
Oh, there it is.
The patch that put the shadow tree scaling on a curve was a good idea. Yeah, I think that most of the updates that they did for it were pretty good. I still think people were mostly just mad that they had to explore at all. And the whole, like, there's nothing good in the DLC except for the Shadow Tree fragments is actually insane because all the new weapon types are crazy cool. The gigantic pots are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because people's like, oh, you only find cookbooks and shit. And it's like, well, item crafting in this game is really fun and you can make crazy stuff. But if it...
Is that an Evergem?
What?
No.
Let's go to it. It's clearly something.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What if they had an item in the DLC that gave you a second R1 button?
Would Joseph Anderson finally be happy?
What if they turned your charged heavy attack into another R1 attack?
What if they made like a straight sword for Joseph Anderson and called it like the straight sword?
What if they had... It would be really cool if they had this like function where like if you only liked using basic attacks, if they had a system where like you could maybe say have two of the same weapon type equipped,
Mm-hmm.
and like you could apply buffs to them and stuff that did like crazy stuff. So if you just wanted to like spam, two straight swords or two daggers or two katanas, like that would be cool if they did something like that. But they didn't do anything.
No.
Let's see. This looks like what was on the map. Let's see what this is. My new OC, Long Sword Man.
I love Long Sword Man. Oh. Oh, I think I know what this is.
Now, one of the cool things about the Shadow Tree fragments is that they actually retain across New Game and New Game Plus, but all of their locations do reset. Because I'd say realistically, after the patch, you can get up to level 20 on it, but I'd say to beat the DLC, you probably are fine between 15 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way when they rebalanced it, they curved it in such a way where there's almost like a soft cap to it.
Yeah.
I think I got to level 19 without looking up where they were, but I also enjoy like exploring the game I paid $40 for.
Honestly, I really like that so far my first two streams have been these like big deep explorations instead of like pushing like main story stuff.
Well, you haven't yet had a great enemy felled.
Yeah. But like we've seen so much.
Yeah.
This is also literally the coolest thing on the planet.
Chat, how are you supposed to pronounce Zeofra or Seofra? Because it looks like one of those words that is not pronounced the way that you would Englishly assume. I say that as if jail, G-O-A-L, is an old English.
Are we fingering in the
English.
Suffer River?
I love fingering.
Yes.
Chat, we're going to finger.
I want to.
Look at how many people are ready for finger.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Everyone wants to be fingered. Okay, we have not Terra. We have Femgao again. We have Tetsina Mora again.
Tetsina Mora.
We have Cloud Trans. Oh my
Trans Cloud.
god. Okay. I'm gonna get Cloud parentheses trans. I'm gonna get this.
And we haven't seen Unknown yet.
Yeah, not this stream. So we have now not Terra. I love Can I just say that I love Dissidia Final Fantasy? This is such a treat
so
for
funny.
me. It's a dumb nerd who loves this fucking series. And you have the dress, and oh my god, whoever is Cloud parentheses trans, you are literally so good. I know that it is Terra and Magitech armor. I know, and also like this is also really, really well done. It is a neat idea. I'm sorry, I'm being mean because he put question mark. But it is really cool. I'm sorry. I like. I just don't want to call her Terra because like her name is question mark.
We don't know who it is.
Mark, right?
We don't know who it is. This is the cold open.
Yeah.
Who is this lady in a robot suit?
Yeah, it's whoever this is. Biggs and Wedge's friend.
Yeah. Someone said that they had a crazed up Wedge at some point. I think someone had
Yes,
said it. I don't remember
Takio.
who in chat. Maybe Takio said it. Yeah.
Takio reprising the Wedge role.
We love Wedge.
I love Final Fantasy and I love Elden Ring. This
whoever's
is literally
trans
the
Cloud,
best part of my life. Right
whoever's
now.
trans Cloud, I hope that this is trans Cloud from Final Fantasy VII Remake for the Sony PlayStation 4.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah, like a good fucking game. Like, come on now. These guys are buff. These
They
guys
are.
got some HP on them. We might have to either... Ooh, that's... These guys are tanky and they're magic resistant. These look like prime get in there and guard break.
Yeah, you know what?
Candidates.
You're not wrong.
Because sometimes when you see enemies that are like, that's not a lot of damage, but this just seems like a regular guy, usually that's either blunt damage or we got to guard break them.
Nice.
Do the big greatsword slams, chat, do those deal slash damage or blunt damage? It's different in some of the games, I think, depending on the weapon. When it's like supposed to be, oh, the guts reference, it's,
Yeah.
you know, really just for smashing. Chad, how many of you all loved the perfume bottles in Shadow of the Erd Tree? One of my favorite things to do in Shadow of the Erd Tree was fuck with the perfume bottles.
And I have regen on. I'm really like...
Yeah. From the talisman?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, you do have HP regen stacking when you drink the physic.
I love video games.
I really like the weapon that unknown whoever this is using because
Right?
it
It's
does
the
look.
claws.
It does look.
Yeah, it looks like
it's
the Magitech
claws, and it's
claws.
that gun thing that like.
Yeah. It's the auto crossbow.
It's
oh my
so cool.
god, it's... God, listen. This is all I want out of my like internet career aspirations. It's this and a living wage, I guess. But if I had this and a living wage, me, a bunch of creative friends, doing ridiculous things, making wild builds on like Elden Ring and whatnot, and having good times. Like, I don't know. What else? What more do you want, right?
Roll slop.
You know, I hadn't considered roll slop.
I remember sitting in the Bop Squad Discord before I decided that it's toxic and I never want to go near it. People arguing about how now you could. Someone had said like there is a legitimate argument to be made that if you used bleed, you did not engage with the game. And I'm like, damn, I can't believe I used the thing in the game.
Yeah, I remember that. Because, like, people are always like, oh, what is
He
it?
does the thing it says it does, Chad. I can't believe it. Status effects in an RPG actually work.
I mean, but that's the thing that people are, like, upset about, right? Like, people expect...
That it works.
Well, like, here's the thing. People expect that every boss is, like, the final boss or, like, the, like, super bosses of, like, JRPGs, where, like, status elements don't work, and all it is how hard you are, how good your numbers are, how good your gear is, how good your strategy is,
a lot
how
of,
good
like,
your build is.
Because honestly, like Final Fantasy, when I look at like a list of the spells and stuff like Final Fantasy IV, the debuffs, okay, some debuffs like work, but the status moves are like never worth it. The good support spells are always like Shell, Protect,
Haste.
the stuff that like actually buffs you because you know it's gonna work every time. It's just gonna work. I apply Haste, my ATB moves faster. I apply Shell. I'm not taking damage here.
Yeah.
But there's like such a crapshoot with status effects, and most of the time they just are immune. But it's like, whatever. You know,
And it's just
in the
never
FromSoft games,
worth the
they just
opportunity.
usually work.
Yeah.
Bosses tend to be, will have like variable immunities, but usually like, yeah, like eventually the stuff will work. And Dex weapons, one of their innate things is like, oh, it does such little damage. But you can sit there and apply Scarlet Rot on a dagger, apply Bleed on a dagger, or Frostbite on a dagger, and like just spam R1s and just take like that's what your focus is.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, people are just like, it shouldn't work. Why does it work?
This
Why does
great
it
EP
work?
is going to get Frostbite put on it as soon as I can figure out how to do that.
Yeah. That's part of why Final Fantasy 13 owns, actually, is because debuffing and status effects are really integral to beating some of the late game bosses without grinding.
Yeah.
Like you can play Final Fantasy 13 strategically with saboteurs and synergists and all that.
Yeah.
It also helps in Final Fantasy 13 you're really not wasting your time by doing it. It actually just saves you time to get like
And it
poison
also,
and
yeah.
deep protect and all that stuff applied.
And it's also good because like what it's giving you, like what it's providing you,
Crab.
what it's providing you. Sorry,
They kept the best thing from Dark Souls 3, giant crab.
They did. I love giant crab. What Final Fantasy 13's debuffs are affording you is essentially
Right in the crusty. Oh my god.
stop. Is essentially making a good compromise about like how debuffs work, right? Because most of them are like basic things that like would make sense. Your ATB gauge operates in a way where there's just a ton of moves that you can do. Most of your main saboteurs, which I believe is just Vanille and Fang.
Without
boyfriend.
like crazy grinding everyone else's trees up.
Yeah. Like Vanille has a metric ton of like saboteur moves. Fang has less, but like they're more potent and specific. You know, Vanille has like Imperil and Deprotect and Deshell and poison and vulnerabilities and all that stuff, right? But she pops them out fast. They deal a little bit of damage with every blow, even if they don't work. Which
is fine because that keeps the other big thing, the big damage thing, is stagger.
Yeah, they keep
so you're still maintaining stagger. You're not sacrificing that.
Yeah, they keep your stagger gauge up. So like there just is very little opportunity cost to trying it, right? And because there's so many status ailments that you have in Final Fantasy 13, some of them will work. Like there is no such thing as a boss that is immune to all status ailments. Like something will work.
And because of the way Libra works, right? Like you just shit. Because of the way Libra works, the AI will just always know what to do.
Yeah.
Like once you get one Libra off, you don't have to micromanage it. Like you're just like, we're going to apply whatever can be applied, and the game is going to like handle that kind of back end for me.
Bopper, what are these things supposed to be? Oh. What if they are weak to that? Oh my
They are
god.
weak to that. They're weak. They're weak in the beak.
Okay. Yeah, like Fang does take a while to start up as like a good saboteur, but like she also comes with slow, which is like literally one of the most important status ailments you can get.
Well, slow is so good in the games where it's like where you get it, because like slow is so good in Final Fantasy X. Like the final boss goes from like, wow, I have to leave and go grind for 8 hours. Goes from that to
No, I don't.
comic when
Yeah.
you apply Sloga and just cut his available turns in half.
Yeah. Just go.
Because slow's
no.
one of those cool things that it acts like protect and shell in a sense, because it just slows down the enemy's entire DPS catalog.
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to get.
Is this a
okay.
reskin boss?
Yeah. Well, Elden Slop is here.
Invaded by recursant among the star. That does not sound like a NPC. Wait, chat, with Password Gaming, are you still open to invasions?
Probably, right?
Because invasions in Elden Ring like never happen. I don't know what makes you get invaded. I love Octomilf. Oh shit, this has got to be a real player.
Yes, for sure. Fuck.
Yeah. Is this someone from?
I have no choice
I think
but
this is someone from chat that's invaded you.
Is it? Shit. Well, this is not good.
The minute you summon, you're open to invasion. I've never been invaded a single time in Elden Ring. And again, you know, I don't know if I've ever actually summoned a real player in Elden Ring. Because when I did the stream, I was on PS4 or PS5, and like nobody had it. It's like I wasn't summoning chat. Huh. Shout out to your summons. They're getting it done.
I mean, I have no choice. I have to try to, like, clear out the ads
Yeah.
here while they deal with the invader.
Jump attack.
Oh, I could jump.
Oh,
attack,
yeah.
But that's fine. This also
Jump
works.
attack is like for a big slow enemy like this, jump attacks are usually the better because they get off so fast.
Ow.
Well, like I said, Gerb, I've never summoned anyone in this game like a real player. Because when I played it the first time, I didn't have PlayStation Online. I didn't have PSN.
Okay.
And when I did Platinum Trophy, no one else had the game. So it's like, if I'm not summoning Chad, I'm not summoning anyone. And I might not have even had PSN at the time.
All right. I can finally actually come in and assist now.
It's just so sad. I'd love to co-op in this game. I need to get my PC version to work so Clive Fantasy could come in here and pwn noobs. No! God, does this game have the Dark Souls 3 Bloodborne thing where, like, you just get all your flasks as an invader?
That's so annoying. So.
FromSoft
What?
Bandwidth. Scarlet Rot.
Well, that's not good.
I'm so glad that FromSoft Bandwidth is coming out with 2 games. I guess bad internet won't be a problem in Night Rain, but
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead.
because it's co-op. When was your last?
And right outside.
Right
That's
at the
fine.
time that you got him too. All right.
Shout out to this person wearing
Chat.
Rolana armor, classic Invader strats. Yeah.
Recusant vanquished. All right, Chad. Who was it?
Wait, did Transcloud do a revenge kill?
Yeah. The invader died, and you got the
Transcloud.
rewards for it.
Transcloud, you're my goat. Okay, well, I need to get my souls back. Was it me? Annie. Alright, who's here? Chat,
Bagels,
we're bringing
you
in
were
Tetsuya
Transcloud?
Nomura.
All right, we need the developer to do this.
We need Tetsuya Nomura. We need Nomura strats.
We need Tetsuya Nomura to come in here and drop a crazy third Parasite Eve game for us.
I
I should have done I Am Rhea.
Oh well, no. We can do that. We can do one of our co-op Souls charity builds. One of them can be Aya, and the other one can be Eve. And the Eve
only
one
problem
can
there
be
is
like a
that-
big poison build.
The only problem with that is that like there's just no one else that anyone could be.
That is true.
If anyone in chat wanted to play along, because the reason why I'm like doing Berserk.
What? That is a character from Final Fantasy XIV. Sort of. That's a god from Final Fantasy XIV. There's Alphino.
Which game is going to be Kyle Hyde Souls?
I
should
Do we
do-
do a Kyle Hyde and who would be a good companion for
Well, it's Louis, right?
yeah, Kyle Hyde and Louis. Where's
Dunning
Thancred?
is an invader.
We're gonna bring in Halone and Alphino. We're gonna have Final Fantasy XIV souls.
Chad, if you're around for the charity soul stream,
This is such a
In,
good
like, a
good
month and a
cosplay
half.
for Halone.
invade
That
me
has
as
to
Dunning
be
Smith.
This has to be Dio. I'm sorry.
That's definitely
this is
Dio.
100%. This is Kerbal Schnur. That's definitely Dio. Let's go get my runes back.
Dunning Brickhammer build. Is Dio a Final Fantasy 14 player?
Yes, he is.
Then yeah, then that confirms it.
All right, I want my runes back. We have giant crab again. I'm gonna kind of take a moment. Yeah, just had to like.
Is Halone throwing
Halone.
Destructo discs? Halone throwing Krillin Destructo discs?
Yes. Annie is also
I
a
still
Final
can't
Fantasy
bel-
14 player.
No.
Good to
I still
know.
can't believe I did that Krillin build in Elden Ring, just in the middle of a dumbass Fire Emblem build.
Yeah.
Sadly, I think one of the games will have to be Fire Emblem, just as
Sure.
red meat to the base.
Sure. And I would be happy to provide that. Or help you. Ow. Oh, I don't want to die. As much as I'd love to get rammed by Minotaur, you didn't hear me accidentally call Minotaur my
18 naked
boyfriend.
cowboys out in
Shut
the yard.
I do want to make sure that I get my runes because I could use those to level up.
I'm still trying to figure out a point in my Bloodborne script because at one point I say the game is rated M for sexy Minotaur, and I'm not sure where that came from. And there's no
Could have
Minotaur
been from
in
me.
Bloodborne. But I'm trying to make sure that I keep that in there
Oh yeah.
and find a way to make it not feel like what.
I mean, you gotta.
Well, the reason why I had said sexy Minotaur to begin with, I think, was because I mixed up Minotaur and Centaur when I wrote it because of Ludwig. And then I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Minotaurs
Just
are
throw
not
up Hades V
Ludwig.
footage. No. Oh,
Hades 6.
Hades 6.
Hades
can't wait.
6.
I can't wait for Hades 6 to come out. It's gonna be so good.
It's a great game.
By then, you'll have finally finished the first one, right?
Maybe.
Okay. Now what do we do? By the way,
feel
a million years ago,
feel
before we
bad at this
got
point.
before we
Yeah.
got invaded and before all this shit happened, I was gonna say that I've made some observations about like how to understand and parse progression and like exploration in this game. Would you like to hear the observation that I made?
Yes.
The observation that I made is that in that room with the big poison flower, I picked up some smithing stones, but they were specifically smithing stone 4s. That is an indication to me that I am a little bit out of my depth here, because
You
my
picked up that
current
in the
weapon-
room with the invader.
Yeah.
The one we just fought.
Yeah. That indicates
Yeah,
to
this
me
is
that as I'm currently sitting on something that is like supposed to be I need smithing stone 2s to level up. That indicates to me that like, oh, okay. As it turns out, I am ahead of schedule. Right?
yes, but you're 3v1ing sexy Minotaur, so it's okay.
Oh, I'm not. This is not me saying I'm gonna leave. Why would I do such a thing? I am simply saying that I've observed that like we are maybe a little bit ahead of schedule.
Yeah, but Smithing Stone 4s are not that far ahead of schedule. They go up to 10.
Okay, but that's a good indicator of like
It
where
is.
I am in the game. So I am learning things, right? I am actually learning how
You
to
are,
like,
yeah.
pick apart
Intuit the world, yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like it was, Smithing Stone 4 in like a treasure chest where it's like, oh, maybe this is just the good reward of this area.
Yeah.
This was just item lying around. Wait, isn't this the... No, this is different. What the fuck is this place?
This
Oh,
is
yeah,
merchant.
this guy.
A customer.
Okay, what do you have for me?
Does he got the
Soap?
goods? He's got...
Asmongold, I'm assuming he uninstalled.
I think soap is an item you use like in the middle of poison swamps to stop the buildup before you get poisoned, which is really fun.
I was
That
about to
item,
say.
the larval tier, that is for stat respecking.
Okay.
Uh,
And there's a show
and
tell.
this-
Demon Souls.
I love Demon Souls.
I love Demon Souls slop. I was gonna say. When he saw soap, obviously, Asmongold uninstalled Elden Ring after this point, right?
Guys, this game sucks.
Now this is the area
Okay,
where you
that's
just
your
were.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you'll have to jump down because there's no going back up, I think. All right, well, you all get back on track. I'm going to go quickly dispose of Big Poppy.
Halone set the flower on fire.
I can't believe that works. Why would that work?
What was one of my favorite things that happened when it was like finding out how many like humans in like Sekiro are like weak to fire. Where it's just like, yeah, all humans are weak to fire. Like,
Yeah. Why is Genichiro weak to fire? How was I supposed to figure that out? I don't know, man. But generally, the way stagger works is that your big heavy attacks, your jumping heavies, your charged heavies, they're going to deal a ton of stagger damage. And your R1s and stuff are basically, almost think of it like when you're keeping the stagger meter going in Final Fantasy 13. What they do is they more or less add a little bit of stagger, but not much. But most importantly, that means they prevent the enemy from healing their stagger.
I've been given
Neutralizing balls.
I love chat.
It would be an inventory.
I love neutralizing balls.
Genichiro is weak to Rizzlers.
Giants are weak to
Gonna
getting
eat you.
fucking owned.
Alright, I'm gonna dispose of Big Poppy now.
Okay. Good luck. I love Big Poppy. Oh, are we owning Octomilf again? These things are so funny now. They were so scary. And now it's like, wait, no they're not. Like... Ah, and it's so satisfying, the sound design and everything. You know what I mean? I just killed Deuce's mom. Well... Deuce's family is problematic. I don't know what to tell you. It's almost as if a lot of care was put into this game. I'll have you know that I've heard some YouTubers point out that there are some reused assets in this game, so maybe you should go fuck yourself. Alright, it feels like Halone might be taking me on the right track here. Take their ovaries. Also, hello, Justin. Welcome back. Dissidia Final Fantasy has been so good. I am like my depression is cured. I'm feeling better. Life has returned to me. I've been revivified. It's just life is really good. A lot of care was put into land octopus ovary. Yeah. Oh, there's so many. Ooh, I got shield grease. Oh, this is you, Annie. Okay, so, okay. For a moment there, I was like, I don't think I know Annie. But I do know Annie. You're Annie. Hi. Let me know, by the way, if you want me to change your name on Patreon credits, by the way. Because I know that you're a patron also. What? I got caught. No! Damn. What new game plus am I on? I am doing a semi-blind playthrough. I just have a very, very supportive community. Sexy Minotaur does got hands. And as much as I know I should be like soloing or whatever, I can't help it. I love bringing in my friends. I'm addicted. I'm obsessed. And also this area is like a little bit beyond what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but what are you gonna do? Stop me? I don't think so. I should solo her. Until there is a her to solo, I won't. Because right now it's just exploring, and I like having friends around to like shoot the shit and like have wacky adventures with. Oh, I should have leveled up. Oh wait, no, my runes aren't here. That's the point. I'm on 4 hours of sleep, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed. Did I hit the Marika statue? I should have. You know I didn't, Takeo. I didn't, and I completely forgot. But also, we have a return of Sephiroth. Hello, Sephiroth? Oh my god, that's so good! Oh my god, that's so good! Are you kidding me? He'll never be a memory. Oh my god. Did Sephiroth do this? Alright, let's go. That's so cool. Oh my god. Video games. Welcome back.
All right, I am back. Big Poppy is now taken care of.
You put Big Poppy to sleep.
Well, actually not quite. He had some eye irritation, so we had to put some eye drops in. Is that Tetsuya Nomura or is that shirtless
That is
Sephiroth?
Sephiroth?
I'm so glad Washing Pole is back.
Honestly, the cosplay game that has been going on has been insane. Can
Elden
we
Ring
talk
has got
about that?
just so much. I think that's like. So I know some of the conversation around why Elden Ring is terrible compared to the older games is because of how, let's just say free and open it is, also known as for casuals. But at the same time, look at how much you're able to just do.
Yeah, I mean...
Like just the variety of stuff that everyone can do. Like there's no way to play this game and like not find something that doesn't make you go like, this is awesome. Like the consequence of that is obviously the thing where people are like, oh, you know, dungeons don't offer, most items you get in dungeons aren't useful to your build. And it's like, well, you know, whatever. That's because there's so many options. And sometimes it's not about the end reward of the dungeon. It's about, this is more time for me to fight dudes in Elden Ring.
Yeah. Elden Ring is worse because it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's also like, I don't know. There's like an appreciable like texture to it. Like, I don't know, there's just a lot of like good quality stuff here. It's a deeply satisfying game in a way that I think a lot of like games that try to imitate Souls games don't quite get how to accomplish.
Well, the thing I've always said is that with the exception of Bloodborne, like these games are just hilarious as well. And I think way too many games walk away going grimdark and really difficult. And those are true, but also very limiting.
Yeah.
I mean, Bloodborne is still really funny, but like, I don't think there's as many intentional just jokes in Bloodborne as there are in the other games.
Yeah,
the game is
not as
it's very
many.
it's very Macbethian.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Macbeth sits in the middle of all of these really long, epic, complicated tragedies, and then Macbeth is like Shakespeare's third shortest play.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, and only has one scene of comic relief and no B plot. Bloodborne's got like that kind of vibe. It's just this short, ferocious,
kind of, but like
horrific
also,
game right in the middle of the Soul series.
Mikolash is also there.
Yes, he's the porter.
Yeah.
In Macbeth that talks about how he can't get a boner because he drinks too much.
Yeah, and also you can put little top hats on the messenger goats.
Yes, you can't do that.
God, this is like, what the fuck? I'm so enamored with like with this game, with my community. Patches is there, but Patches is also a spider.
I finally found in this playthrough I did of Bloodborne, for the first time in my whole life, I fell into Patches' Bloodborne trap. I didn't know he had one.
Gehrman can bring his real doll to life.
Yeah.
Okay, Bopper, that piece of advice that you gave me, I'm starting to see the vision of.
Oh, the jump attacks.
Yeah, where like you want to use your you basically want to use your basic your R1 attacks like when the enemy
To keep pressure.
yeah, to keep the pressure on the enemy. But like when
Or if the enemy's easily stun locked.
yeah.
But you really want to focus those staggers. Like right
Yeah.
there.
Exactly.
Because if you noticed, Femgao's like sitting there R1 spamming, keeps the guy stun locked. Then you come in with the heavy R2, bam, staggered. So you kind of, in that little exchange, you see the virtues of each type of attack.
Yeah. I
Or
cannot
just forego
believe
all of it and guard counter everything with the big weenie shield.
I cannot believe that Bloodborne was the fucking game that was like, hey, cosmic horrors abound. Also, Gehrman has a sex doll, and in the DLC, she comes to life and has platform Doc Martens and tries to kill you.
So I was like, so that was the thing. I was like, Gehrman at the beginning of the game tells you to use the doll, and he like whispers in your ear. He's like, however you see fit, like
Yeah.
telling you to just go straight goon on it.
Yeah. Also, I need
And
to
I
go
was
back and
staring
grab
at-
my runes. I'm sorry.
I was staring at Lady Maria's dead body through the monocular before I fought her, of course.
Of course.
And I was like, damn, she looks exactly like the doll. And then when you kill her, the doll has unique dialogue that's like, I feel like a shackle's been removed. And I'm like, thinking about this in the context of the old hunters, I'm like, damn. Gehrman made a fucking sex doll that looked exactly like Lady Maria, who he knew from a long time ago. What a fucking loser. Because he
Yep.
straight up has, I say it in the script, but like you can see his Roosh V books in his little library. If you like zoom in with the monocular, he's got a book called How to Pick Up Fair Maidens.
Horrifying. All right. Anyway, sorry for that. I got my
Yeah.
runes back. Like the chick he fumbled. Was Gehrman a fumbler?
I mean, he had to have been, right? He had to make a sex doll that looked like Maria.
He had ye old Andrew Tate novels.
Yeah. I mean, he's in the. I mean, when you fight him, right? It's literally him rising from the cuck chair.
That's true. That, and I have to tell you, that's a cuck chair. That is not a Fujo throne.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny to fight. I fight Gehrman. I was like, because I'm quitting and going back to school and everything, I got to save money everywhere I can. I'd canceled PSN. And then I got to the end of Bloodborne and I was like, nah, spending $10 on 1 month of PSN is actually worth it just so I can reload the saves and get footage of all 3 endings. And I
Yeah.
have to say, fighting Gehrman after fighting, since you have to do it after fighting Orphan of Kos and Ludwig and Lady Maria and Lawrence. Oh
Yeah.
my god!
I mean, there's
hard
a
to believe
reason.
that guy's the final boss.
There's
like,
a reason why I got to the final boss of Bloodborne on my stream, and like it wasn't even like oh, watch out, like you have to figure this out. Oh god, is it gonna happen? As much as it was literally just a like, I was having like a random conversation while while this is going on. Juice, funk juice.
Punk juice. Is this Jay Swizzle?
Jay Swizzle, are you invading? No, because if it was one of us, they'd invade with a Final Fantasy character.
When you have passwords on, are you open to non-password invaders? I guess you were in Dark Souls 3 because what was the name of that one dude that kept invading
Rawman.
in Rawman? I love Rawman. You know when I did Ashes of Ariandel for footage, I also kept getting invaded.
That's fucking lame.
You're in a car. Oh, Jay Swizzle's got you hooked up on Steam Deck and a portable router.
Yeah.
Anything to game.
Sephiroth died.
Oh my god.
That's a
Jesus.
one shot. Okay, thank you.
Pretty princess. So, okay, so there's been some From Software Discord. For a second, when it said guard counters on the loading screen, I thought it said goon counters. There's been From Software discourse because of Elden Ring, Night Rain, and the Dusk Bloods, where everyone's like, "Oh, they're selling out to big Fortnite, and they're just making multiplayer games now. I can't believe it." And I think the real truth is something that's going to be much worse for a lot of FromSoft fans, which is that I think what this indicates for the future single-player FromSlop games is that the emphasis on multiplayer and the types of things that happen with multiplayer interaction are going to be a lot higher. And I expect that we'll probably go back to some of the weird, funky Demon Souls and Dark Souls stuff, but it's actually going to work now and be like way more integrated, and people are going to get so mad. Because Covenants and Invaders and all that sort of stuff, I think, is going to end up being a lot more fleshed out.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, I'm for it. I like summoning. Obviously, I like summoning. I'm keep on doing it, but I like it because it's fun. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I also wonder if internally it's weird for FromSoft to see some of the backlash, because if you asked Miyazaki, he would probably tell you they've all been multiplayer games.
Yeah, except for Sekiro.
Yeah.
And even then, Sekiro's kind of a multiplayer game.
It's really not.
You can leave messages.
Yeah, that was a post-launch update, though.
Oh. Then yeah, except for Sekiro. Alright, let me get my runes back. We're being invaded by the fun police over and over and over again.
I think ultimately what we will find out is that honestly, the Duskbloods.
Oh, whoops!
That game actually gonna.
I did not have my shield on. I was holding.
Got my rod out.
That was so funny. All right, sorry everyone.
I think the Duskbloods will end up being kind of bad.
I didn't lose my souls. I don't care. I'm just gonna pre-prep my shield now. Let's see, we have Sephiroth, we have Alphino. Let's give you another chance.
We're gonna be fighting
Takeo.
sexy Minotaurs for a long time.
Takeo, do you have Wedge out yet? Are you wedging it?
Oh yeah, you do have a lot of runes to level up with, so
yeah. Once I
make
can
sure you
fucking
collect
pick
those.
them up, yeah.
Yeah. Rydia.
I mean, I have to. Rydia,
Yeah.
I've missed.
This is a new character.
Is this Child Rydia that you've done? Like, specifically you've chosen Child Rydia? Horrible. Clussy Kefka, why have you done this to me? Because, like,
No,
that's
my
Rydia,
theory
that's, like, Kid Rydia's, like, hair.
But we got Clissy Kefka here.
Let's go. We have Clussy Kefka.
No. My theory on the Duskbloods is that it's going to end up being bad, not because of the game, but because it's on Switch 2.
Well,
And unless it's a timed exclusive. Basically, what's going to happen is that either no one buys a Switch 2, the Switch 2 is like a Wii U level generational flop, right? Whether it's because of tariffs or the pricing strategy or what, or both
what
combined.
the hell?
That was some. Did Rydia just drop like some
Dragon
poison breath?
Oh, because,
Yeah.
like, the Mist Dragon. Do you get it?
Oh, yeah. or yeah, like I think that's going to be it, right? It's locked to the Switch too, so I don't even think it's going to be the game that's the problem. It might just be dead.
Yeah, well, next year.
Hopefully, it's a timed exclusive. Hopefully, it gets a PC at some point, because even like console Elden Ring is like kind of rough. Like you don't get a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
When I did have PSN and was streaming Elden Ring, like I just was getting nothing.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to figure out. Jesus.
Chat, the servers for PS3 Dark Souls 1 are still online.
That's crazy. Kefka Madness build moaning is pretty funny. It seems like a nightmare.
It seems really good, is what it seems like. Earlier I was asking where's my Dark Souls 1 damage and damage sounds. Alright, get that Clissy in there. Hello, the brick wall.
Hello. We are Elden ringing. We're Eldening our rings. Ow. I'm gonna maybe.
Because the thing about Jill, okay, Jill's ice. We gotta get you like
we gotta get
you an
ice stuff.
ice-based Ash of War. I think is what we want.
I also need that
we want-
sword. I need that giant ice sword that does frostbite. This rat is parrying me. I literally cannot. That took me an embarrassing amount of time. Lena of Thunder. God, everyone is.
Oh yeah, I wanted
invading
to
me
look
today.
at what the straight swords in this game are. Do they have good straight swords? Let's see what they got.
I mean, Joseph Anderson doesn't like this game, so like the answer to that has to be no, right?
They have a straight sword in SOTE called Velvet Sword of Saint Trina with a Ash of War called Mists of Eternal Sleep, where you throw sleep gas in front of you. The Stone Sheath, one of the straight swords in the game is a cane sword.
Oh hell yeah!
That's too
just
fun.
Bloodborne.
That's too fun. Crystal sword, rotten crystal sword, golden epitaph, regalia of. Oh, there's a ton of cool looking straight swords in this game. The sword of night and flame.
Lena of Thunder did not survive.
No. Welcome, Invader. Also, the music in Sophia River goes hard. Like, just picking up.
Yeah. God, this game is so good. I'm like in that
Also,
weird sweet spot.
have you looked
of
at the
sleep
skybox yet?
deprivation.
Like, if you like looked out into the
I mean,
distance
it's
here,
gorgeous, but it's also like weirdly cracked, like it in textured. It's so fucking good.
and before Mahler,
Unfortunately-
how the fuck is this underground?
Unfortunately, the water textures aren't as good as Red Dead Redemption 2.
Please don't do this to me. Not again. This can't be the second week in a row. Do you have the item to stick it in with that? Yes.
No, I don't have enough stone sword key.
You don't. Dang, you've not been buying them from the merchants.
We could go back to that merchant. He had a couple.
We could go back to that merchant. Do you have to stone for this, for that to work? I guess you do.
Yeah.
And you'll need it to progress.
All right, back to the merchant.
Yeah, prophecy, that's what I'm saying. How the fuck is this under Limgrave?
Wait, can I summon?
Does From Software think we're so stupid that we wouldn't notice?
We went down a big elevator, and now it seems like there's a big night sky. That's a logic fail. Anyone want to?
Don't let any of my complaining chat about like Joseph Anderson's strange criterion for this game being straight sword roll slop distract you from the fact that the actual there's a thing you got to go do. What the? The Mist Dragon's so crazy. Don't let that distract you from the fact that the actual worst YouTuber's Mauler.
Oh, yeah.
I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Well, I mean, the only real
that's not
competition
true.
for the worst YouTuber that isn't Mauler, it's
Critical
probably
Drinker?
Critical Drinker, yeah.
Critical Drinker might be worse.
Yeah. Again,
Critical Drinker low-key got to be worse. Actually, definitely worse.
Again, if you ever end up in a situation where you
Is the Clissy calling to you?
Yes, the Clissy is calling to me. What is up, Clissy? If you ever end up in a situation where you have to make like a YouTube drama video, which God forbid, it has to be on the Critical Drinker.
Elden Ring would be better if it had Cosmic Kiryu in it. Every game would be.
Yeah, there's not a game.
I still wish Danganronpa had Cosmic Kiryu in it.
He did.
I think it's the one thing that would legit make it better. We added it, we edited it, but I want to see it be canon.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like Critical Drinker would be a target of mine. Although I think Mauler would be the target I would actually go for, even though I think Critical Drinker's worse. Because I think with Critical Drinker there is just nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point.
There's no point to me
right?
doing this, right?
Like, say what you will about Mauler, at least it's an ethos.
Yeah. Critical Drinker, I don't know. There's something so distinctly soulless to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Like,
is that weird for me to say? Like, he just sort of strikes me as, like, lazy? But,
well, I mean, the only thing you can point out over and over again is that he has Gish Galap editing and, clearly doesn't know. Like, it's just running through and being like Cinema Sins. Oh, he literally is just making shit up. It's like, the Paul Joseph Watson thing. It's like if the only stuff Paul Joseph Watson ever said was variations on, art from a long time ago was uplifting.
Yeah.
And about, how great the family was, and it's just, and you go like, oh, like King Lear. And it's like, you just point that out over and over and over again. Critical Drinker is just that. It's like, movies used to be this. And it's like, no, here's X, Y, and Z from the movies you're showing on screen. Movies used to have heroes you could get behind. Shows a clip of Streetcar Named Desire.
well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he does find a Stanley aspirational. But, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm not thinking fucked up enough. Stanley Kowalski was him. Like, Tennessee Williams, kind of the GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
Oh, it was a lightning bolt.
And you're in the water?
And I was in the water.
I think it does extra damage in the water. The chat can correct me on that.
It probably does in the water. That makes sense.
So, okay, some guy. So Gish Galap is a, I might be pronouncing it wrong. Gish Gallop.
Gish Gallop.
Gish. Oh, it's Gish Gallop. Okay, it does have two L's in it. For some reason, I remember it only having one L. Is why, because I was like saying it, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Gish Gallop is a rhetorical fallacy or logic
I
fail.
just realized I should
where
have done?
you
I should have just, I should have actually just
got your runes and leveled up.
Well, sure, but no, I should have warped out, gone to a merchant that I know sells these keys, and then like warp back instead of running back the long way.
Transcloud and Fallen Wedge will take you there.
Wedge, no!
Cloud, where's my pizza, Cloud?
All right, let's do it.
Gish Gallop is a logic fail fallacy thing. When you overwhelm the viewer with information to distract from the fact that you don't know what you're talking about. So like in the Critical Drinker, what he'll do is he'll make some very vague generalized point of like, oh, movies used to have heroes or protagonists that were aspirational,
So stupid.
and he'll just put like 6 or 7 fast edited clips of old movies that go by so fast that if you don't know the movies, you're just gonna assume, oh, those are a bunch of old movies that are about that. When in reality, each one of those examples is wrong. Did you just lose everything?
Sure. No, I didn't lose everything. But
Okay, so you
I'm
did pick
changing
up
all
your
my
runes.
plans. Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
change up my plans really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna buy key, but more importantly than buying key, I'm gonna do this.
Crab key.
I'm gonna grab
Crab.
my rooms and I'm gonna just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That wedge cosplay was real nice.
It was really
Wait,
nice.
look to the left. Did you light that sconce before you leave? All right, sexy Minotaur, here we go. I love crack.
I also love crack. Okay. I feel better now. Never mind. I was about to be like, damn it, this is annoying. I'm starting to have less fun. Boo. But now I'm
Remember,
like,
you don't have
no,
to
I'm
run
not.
back to the bonfire
right, I don't have to run
to
back.
warp.
Right. God damn it.
Old habits die hard, though.
Old habits die hard. What can I say? Okay. Which merchant? Which merchant definitely has stone sword keys? It's not
That's
selling.
what we're selling. Go.
This one, Castlemorn Rampart.
I don't know. Try the one all the way on the left of Weeping Peninsula.
This one, the isolated merchant. That feels right. Have a good night, Dio. Dio has work in the morning, and I
do too.
don't.
Fuck.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you let me know when you need to call it.
Don't worry, I already took my trapezoid medicine.
I'm only gonna get one for now because I kind of want to level up.
Yeah. Work sucks. I know. God, I don't want to.
Yeah.
God. Anyways, I took my trapezoid medicine. I'll tell you, the end of a school year is brutally long when you're a lame duck.
Yeah.
But I did the most vicious workout of my life today. It was so heinous at physical therapy because I think I went over this last week, but basically what I learned was like, oh, you had asomatic muscle, and that's what happened because you favored the left side on the upper trapezoid so much that your lower trapezoid basically did not get trained up at all. So incredibly weak.
It was the Worshipper's Woods, by the
Compared. Yes.
way. Okay.
Compared to like the rest of the muscles in my body, like,
Yeah.
and it was so much
you
weaker than the
literally
upper
went,
half.
You literally went too hard.
Yeah, I went too hard. It's because every single row I guess I've ever done in my life was just a quarter of an inch off-centered up to the left, causing the lower parts of the trapezius to not get swole, which meant I was overburdening the left side. So I am going hard trying to get my scapula build up, and oh man, I have not trained a completely untrained muscle in like 10 years, and it is terrible. Oh, I hate it. It's so bad. Did you see the picture of the dude that only worked out his left trapezoid? I love university studies. Woke Bopper favoring the left? Yes.
We no longer have
So
to
it
go
wasn't-
back, by the way. We can
Yeah.
now proceed forward.
Yes. And we already got that one sconce. I hope they're not leading you to the
That would
sconce
be
we just
really
got.
funny if they just led me right back to the sconce that I just got.
Okay, no, they're taking you somewhere else. Is Wedge just looking for the nearest cliff?
Wedge might be looking for the nearest cliff.
So thankfully, it wasn't atrophy so much as it was like that part of the muscle was so weak that as I was like overloading weight, I did not know that my scapula sucked. I had a new bass scapula, and there you go. That'll do it.
That'll do it. I'm so sorry, man. I know I've been
It's
having
okay.
shoulder pain myself, but I'm pretty sure I know why that is.
The woke is currently blasting me with resistance bands for my scapula build. There is one last sconce.
Just gotta find one last little bit of sconce.
Sexy Minotaur.
Shit. I had the exact same issue again where I tried to shield without my shield up.
Scapula is such a good name for something. Is a great word. Great noun.
Yeah. Big fan. Big fan of the scapula.
Me too, as it turns out.
Well, not enough of a fan of it, if considering...
Well, I'm a newfound fan. I'm a casual, right? I'm bandwagon. The second the trapezoid started losing, oh, then I'm all Team Scapula.
Yeah. Guard counter addiction ruins lives. It's true. Bopper just found r/scapula. If that's a real subreddit, I assure you it's going hard. Only real only real posters are in r/scapula.
Damn. There's I'm only finding it on r/bodyweight fitness and r/advanced posture. r/advanced posture is crazy. By the way, like, I don't want that to kind of fly under. That is a very silly subreddit to exist.
Oh, assuredly.
Ooh. So I think that's all sconce now, so we can go...
Yes.
We can go up big stairs. What did the sconce deliver unto us?
Well, Chad, I think, is trying to spoil it for me.
Cat loves to spoil everything.
It is their favorite thing
It's a
to
knowledge
do.
flex. Yeah.
A community for whole body. Meaning.
No casual posture having. It is. This PT has surprisingly fixed my posture. Because my posture was apparently getting worse as the scapula was not developing.
Oh.
Relative to my big, honking trapezoids. Some guy, if you can post me that picture of that guy that trained his left trap, because I'm not seeing it, but if you like know where to find it, if you can like post that on the Game Club server, I would love to see it. Ancestor spirit.
Hey, did you ever watch Princess Mononoke?
Oh no, I only do the Ghibli AI.
Right.
Jump heavy is also becoming very addicting, I can tell.
Yeah, now that I've seen the vision.
So good. Oh, this guy has got some magic resistance. Has Miyazaki watched Miyazaki's Princess Mononoke? Well, we can't confirm it. Now, I don't want to shock you, but there are a lot of Souls heads that call this the worst boss fight in the game.
Why?
Because it's easy.
Oh.
That's your first great enemy felled.
That's it? That's my first one?
That's your first one. First achievement boss is...
Ancestor Spirit.
Ancestor Spirit. What is this classified as on this checklist?
I can now summon Sexy Minotaur.
Okay, you have now killed the boss. Okay, Theofra River. Now, you got to summon Sexy Minotaur.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I go back and unlock the thing from the Stone Sword Key? Because we didn't
You could.
do
I mean,
that.
you could warp back to the bonfire if you can't.
Like we need to do that, don't we?
Yeah, you went and did that. So I think it's that second bonfire
It's
right there.
up
The
here.
closest because
Yeah,
it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
so warp
still
to the second
summon
bonfire.
now that I killed the boss? Or do I have to summon when I'm in the thing?
You might have to like just go. Can you ride Torrent here in Sophia River?
Yes.
Yeah, so I just run straight to it
Yeah,
now that you've
okay.
got Sexy Minotaur.
Well, I'm not gonna run straight to it, not yet. I have to get my Elon build ready. I need
Yeah,
so
we're
many
equipping
more.
2
I need
shields
so many
in the
more
offhand.
shields.
Okay, so I had never like I had seen people defend the Elon build. I've seen people,
Why?
all this and that and whatever, just to be different, just to be difficult. And one thing about the Elon build that I never knew, because I never noticed the item there, is that in his offhand where he has 2 shields, he also has a bow equipped. And no arrows equipped at all.
Biggest fucking poser
I think it's go back.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And let's go to the left here.
Reindeer.
I never
fuck
noticed it
lanes.
because the bow just doesn't stand out.
Yeah,
but
because there's so
I
many
was like,
other
that
things
might be
going
the-
on. Ow.
That might be the coup d'etat of that whole build, is that low-key the worst part was right under our nose the whole time. Well,
Yeah.
clearly he uses it so much he ran out.
Sure.
Swordman always looking for the positive.
Well, I mean, you have to when you're talking to your friend Kanye.
I'm evil.
I'm
Oh
evil.
boy.
I'm an evil person.
Let's see where this goes. Up or down? It's going up. Oh boy,
This
where
is
could
so
it be taking us?
beautiful.
Where could this logic fail area be leading to? You can use the arrowless bow to free aim, though. This is true. Elon Crust was not doing that. I
there's,
still
like,
think he played someone.
there's no way.
He
Right?
paid. I still think he paid someone to play Elden Ring, and then they just decided to troll the shit out of him.
Mhm.
Because if
Oh.
oh, you know this. This is actually great, though. This is great. This is really good.
Well, there's the side of grace right there.
Yeah. And the side of grace is why this is really good.
Oh, Kanye, you're such a jokester. Why is this side of grace so good? Oh.
So,
Forgive me.
well, you'll see.
I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous
I like that she's
path.
basically here just being
It
like,
seems
you're in
more as
Kaled.
unfair.
You need to, I need to give you the rest of the game really quick. One
Wow,
second.
you're not dead.
Merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of
Yeah,
tarnished
so
champions.
I think the 2 ways you can get to the round table hold is by getting a bonfire in
Very well,
a secondary area, so like Kalid or
for but a moment.
anywhere that's not Limgrave or Weeping Peninsula. Or you beat Margit.
Or one of those niche areas, because I don't think if you go to the Peaceman Temple or you go to that place in Lindell,
Langdale does not count, though.
yeah, because they're like kind of sequestered.
But this is big because now with this development, you can upgrade your sword some more. Oh, it's start getting off.
It's no, isn't this D?
It is safe.
No, that's getting off.
That is sort of getting off near.
Allow me.
Yeah.
You are a mere visitor, a house guest. Remember your
The D is the guy who's got head.
I can enter Coliseum combat. I don't want to do that.
That's D.
That's D.
I'm known as D. Heed my those who live in death, all the more should you spy on, unless you wish.
Oh, right. I unlocked my way to the round table hold by killing a mariner and talking to D.
Hello.
Oh, is that? Can you get in that way?
I think so.
I did not know that killing the mariner and doing D's
Like doing like
little quests there would do it.
So getting off near the all-knowing.
Welcome to the round table hold. I teach.
Oh, I remember having to do this guy for gold masks as side quests so that we could get the summer Byleth outfit.
You do.
Yeah.
Most tarn you are something. Well,
Just for me to get fucking one shot by the final boss over and over again.
Okay, I cannot learn these incantations yet.
may the golden orb.
The all-knowing.
Yeah. JoJo pose. Let's fucking go.
Not killing the mariner, but getting to Gronk.
Oh,
Getting
yeah,
to Baby
yeah.
Gronk. I forgot Baby Gronk was
getting
awesome.
to Baby Gronk.
Everyone in chat's going to be like, who's Baby Gronk? And then Jay Swizzle's going to hit us with, I loved it when Baby Gronk fought the Rizzler.
Your new fame, no matter loud, you're
Okay, let's do this. The great EP must
Great
be
EP.
forged. You think
And I, souls, yeah.
you think that's gonna stop me?
No. No, you might need these later. Stop. Help, chat. I need these later.
Yeah.
back over, no matter.
Yeah, you get it from killing Margit too, right? Like, or am I just straight tripping?
I need more smithing stone 1. Do you buy? No.
I see you've noticed nothing special.
There is a shop here.
All there is.
I don't think you can buy smithing stones yet, though.
No grudge in my being a Besides, despite my different sides, it helps me.
I loved it when Baby Gronk rizzed up Livy Dunn and fought the Rizzler.
I kind of want Bloody Slash.
Why not?
Well, I mean, if I do blood version, Arcane is not what I'm doing. I'm doing Int, right?
So if you do standard, you still get Bloody Slash the move.
But it doesn't cause bleed. Right.
No, but you still get the Bloody Slash. So, okay, here's how it works. You now have the Ash of War Bloody Slash on there. Doing the Blood Infusement changes its scaling, but also gives each hit passive build bleed up.
But the
so
Bloody
the drop
Slash
in
move
damage
does also do bleed.
Yes.
Do I
But
want
if you did Blood Infusement, every attack would do blood damage, or would build blood.
Do I want her buff?
Yeah.
Greetings.
But also, like, actually, I think it might just be better if you did the blood infusing, because one, it's fun, and two, you don't have the ability to change your scaling to one of your good stats anyway yet.
Champion,
That's fair.
would you allow me to
Then
There's
yeah,
actually an item. I will direct you. There's one item I'm gonna go full force preschool hand holding to tell you to go get.
To augment myself with frost,
Doing
right?
so will grant me the warmth of a champion.
I don't know if it does frost, but that's why we're gonna go get it, because
Bear a
Okay.
Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act. Ah, my thanks, great champion.
Touch more women than Garamond. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, her thing is actually kind of a buff in a weird way. Like, it's a hit on your max HP, but like it gives you something else, right?
it's for a quest, right? I think.
Something like that.
Inside you.
I think it's a quest that you can fight.
It is but a fleeting thing.
What's his name?
Back to me. Should you
Like-
require it.
You've outdone Makoto.
Take you in my arms as often as you need.
Like Poison Stacks, 40 Stacks, or whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah. We've outdone if Fia the Deathbed Companion offered her services to Makoto, he'd have to really quickly think of a slur.
Yeah.
It's an
So the
item.
shop is
Back already.
on the other side of the place. Whenever you want to go
but
there.
I want to.
See, now your weapon's fun. Now whenever you hit,
Poison
'cause
stacks,
the way
40
status build
stacks,
up-
Yeah.
the way that status scaling works in this game is that if you have a weapon, let's say it deals 70 bleed, every single attack from that weapon deals 70 bleed, no matter what type it is, and each boss has like a number threshold, and when it stacks over a certain amount, you get it. It procs. So like if you were doing a status build, you focus on like R1 spamming, basically, like as fast as possible. Okay, so the way this works, there's an item you want a lot up there on the top row, the memory stone.
The memory stone?
Right there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
because that's increased attunement. You'll want to get that. Not super important now because you don't really have the spell slots, but at some point, you know, I'd say just get it now so you don't forget. You'll need to use 5 of them.
Okay, there.
And you'll bring them bell bearings, which are items you're going to find around the world to expand their inventory.
Okay, cool.
Eventually, all smithing stones will be viable.
Now, fighting
like you're wasting
fighting this
anything.
motherfucker, not worth it, right?
Plus 4 weapon, but you only got like 17 vigor. Not worth it for now.
Okay, cool. Because like that's one of the things that's supposed to like frustrate you, right?
Yeah. Well, my poison sacks frustrate me, but that's beside the point.
We love getting frustrated by poison sacks, 40 stacks. Okay. Do we want to fight Market?
I don't see why not. I mean, unless you want to go down. I mean, this is your big sort
You are
of.
going to handhold me, right?
Go back to the bonfire where you got access to Torrent. So to the left, you see the little telescope. It's like the one. Actually, I think it's the furthest bonfire we have. So like
The
the one to the
gate front?
left that has the gate front bonfire. You've never
Moved past
gone
there.
past it, but we're actually going to go back because you never explored these ruins here.
Like these?
You know, the ones behind you.
The ones behind me? Yeah, I did.
Those. Yeah.
This town?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did it when you
No,
weren't
you didn't.
around.
You just ran through it.
I'm almost
You
positive.
ran through it. You didn't explore it.
You know what? I'll indulge you.
Sexy Minotaur. She got a different one, right?
No, I did it.
You did get the whetstone from here. Must have been when I was gone, though. 'Cause there was a little
That's
bit
what
of
I told
time.
you.
I thought you didn't get the whetstone here. I thought you got a different one. Because there's... Hold on, let me look these up. Wet blades. Fortified Manor, Langdell, Redmond Castle, Ryle Lucarios. Okay, you did. What item did I think you get then? I did not see you get this item. Hey, that's good news though. That means no hand holding necessary. This was a long-term victory.
Yeah.
Got that sexy Minotaur.
Well, he's about to die. Shit.
Well, I think you'll be able to upgrade your spirit ashes soon anyway.
Yeah,
Ooh, you got a weenie shield.
I do. I'll guide you. Oh,
I'll guide you. Oh, I was wrong. I wasn't wrong about where I was guiding to. I had misremembered you ever collecting what was in here.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
'Cause
Let's
for some
go
reason-
kill Margit. And then I don't want you to stay up too late. So like I think we might want to do Margit and then call it. Should take us around 11, right?
Well, don't do Margit because you feel like, oh, I'm obligated to do a big thing now. Because we are coming up to a fork in the road, and you can think about which direction you want to go.
Yeah, but I'm curious, because like I've fought Margit before, and I've spent a lot of time and frustration and energy to like do it right, and you know, it was a long, hard fought battle because like, you know, I have like a plus
we got
two
wounds from trees.
weapon, you know, all of that shit, right? So
Right.
part of me is like, hey, what if Margit now is actually like really, really easy? And I want to see if that's the case. Ow. I want to see if that's
It'll be
the
interesting to
case.
see if a +4 weapon will get it done. It's super easy. Ooh, yeah, you want to kill this guy?
Ooh, wild strikes.
Wild strikes.
They just let me in.
Yeah.
They just fucked up that badly.
Like, please, stop him! Close the gate!
Margit do be kind
And
of
then you sit at the grace.
Yeah.
Then you sit at the grace. Must have been my imagination.
Oh, look at that. I can summon a guy who I've never had him do anything like good or useful for this fight. Is sort of the problem.
Chad, do you have to summon that guy for NPC quest, or is he just like there as like a
Oh yeah, actually,
introduction
I should ask. Do I have
No,
to?
go do it.
Well, because
I want to see you fight Margit alone. If the whole point.
There's no way, right? There's no way that you'd have to like nerf yourself by like having this asshole in here. He's just there.
He's just there. Okay.
Goodbye.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring.
You have no idea what's coming to you, buddy.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
I am curious, Chad, because it seems like a lot of people here have done, have played Elden Ring. How many of us fought Margit as the first major boss? Like we did the classic, ran right into him and got the shit slapped out of us. Because I did that.
I almost beat him. I almost beat him at like soul level 8.
Yeah.
I'm stuck. I'm obsessed.
You're obsessed with guard counters?
I am. It's gonna be my downfall. I can already
Remember, it's not
taste
your
it.
only way to deal stagger damage. You've got jump heavies, you got charges, you got everything.
Warrior blood must truly run in my veins. Tarnished.
Shit.
Foolish ambition.
I didn't one around him. It's over. To be fair,
So sad.
I tried to shield when I didn't have my shield up again. It is my like big fucking
Is it worth?
hassle.
You know what I think you need to do?
What?
I think you need to put the wand on your right hand.
Yeah, right. because that way I can always have the shield.
The
problem with that is that it puts me ever closer to the Elon build. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
No, it really doesn't put you close. The problem with the Elon build was that his right hand had 2 katanas on it when it should have been right and left hand katana. That was the problem. Not that he had a wand and a melee weapon on the same hand. Like when he does that big fat wind up, like that's you beat the shit out of him there. That's your R1 spam opening. See that blood damage?
Yeah. Whoa! The splash.
Big hammer. I can tell you what you're doing.
What?
And it's crack.
It's the guard counter. It is.
It's the guard counter.
Just want a guard counter.
You're not wanting it to be part of your moveset. You're wanting it to be your moveset.
It's Mortal Draw all over again. All I want to do is smoke crack in front of him.
Because I'm seeing like all the openings where you would usually be like, okay, here's where I'm going to be doing this. All right.
I'll play it. Fuck.
Guard counter's only a little bit of your options. It's only one of them. Into the tree. Ooh! That's what we're talking about right there. Oh, yeah.
See, I had to...
There we go.
I'm sorry. You were right, Bopper.
Versatile moveset.
You're right, Bopper.
Versatile moveset.
You're right, Bopper. I was just trying to be greedy and do only... Sekiro.
Only one thing.
Only Mortal Draw. No.
You were trying to do a challenge run.
Yeah.
Can I only guard counter through this game?
It was literally the moment that you were like, hey, you have other moves. And I was just like, oh, right. I forgot that I'm good at this game.
That's right. I have R1 and R2 and jump R1 and jump R2 and charged R2 and block and dodge and strafe and pursuer strats.
All right.
And now you get a couple levels.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because now I can go here, and I can put this motherfucker of a spell on that I want to try out.
I wonder how long it's going to take before we are able to...
Input challenge guard counter owner. Only that was what I was doing. I was just like, all I want to do is guard counter.
Now, we are kind of far away-ish from being able to... scale with int for physical weapons, so it might be vigor hours upcoming.
Oh, I just wanted to get to 23 int for the spell.
Oh, you were doing it for spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we see it?
Yes, I can.
I want to see this.
Oh, right. That's going to take some adjustment. It's like a little sneak attack spell. I wonder if I can charge it. Doesn't seem like it.
Always attacks behind you?
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. It's about 11 o'clock. Do we want to do a little bit more before... Because this is on you now, Bopper. I don't have work tomorrow.
Yeah, let's call it for now. Margit is a good ending point.
Okay.
Unless you were trying to Tibia Mariner game.
I mean, we could just kill a Tibia Mariner, but like, that just seems like a treat, you know?
Yeah. We can always go back and do that. Well, you're up to 12 out of 165.
This game is great.
It really is.
Everybody who's like, this game sucks is a hater. I'm sorry.
Are you going to go back at some point and fight the Tree Sentinel?
Do you think I could do it now? I feel like it's just a little bit too annoying to do it now.
Yeah, your damage might just be a little too low.
But I do have bleed now.
You know, I don't know if he's weak to bleed.
Well, find out. And then maybe. I don't know. We could try. Why not?
What's the worst that can happen?
I lose a little bit of souls.
This is true. Lord Penton points out you also have Sexy Minotaur.
I do also have Sexy Minotaur. I could also summon for it, but that would defeat the purpose. Right? This is a rite of
seeing
passage.
if you can do it.
Yeah, this is a rite of
Yeah.
passage.
Honestly, your damage is not bad.
Why is my... I feel like my guard counter is coming out really, like, slow and not with good range.
Yeah, you might have to, if you're trying to stagger this guy, you might have to do the jumps. Just because you'll need the speed, and he likes to hop away.
Yeah. Ooh. Shit.
Ooh.
I think I could do it, though, is the thing.
You probably could. But it might be worth waiting
I want to try one more thing.
when you get like... Okay.
I want to try one more thing.
Imagine +5 or +6 weapon would own this guy.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But...
I think are you still at +4?
But... Oh, well, now I have to do it. Never mind.
You could rest at the bonfire.
We could.
Wait, did we just get one of the Fortnite messages?
Oh, probably. Behold Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I want to see what these do. Probably not a whole lot. But I kind of want to see. Like, I can sense it in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, let's see what it is. Let's see if it works. He's going to do one big sweep and one shot all 4 of these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, his opening attack is free real estate for ambushing him. This confuses AI. Hell yeah.
That was kind of what I was hoping for. That is not doing what I thought it would do.
Oh, that bleed damage was big.
Whoa.
Ooh. Yeah, you can stagger Tree Sentinel, right?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Okay, that was awesome. Jump attack into jump attack. Dragon Ball Z doing it. Uh-oh.
Nope, it's fine.
Yeah. Down he goes.
Second try?
Second try.
That feels way more satisfying to me now. That is an ending to a Dark Souls stream.
And that's 13 of 165 down.
That feels right.
That's how you do it. And you got his big fat axe too.
I do.
You took a prize. Spoils.
Yeah, that feels appropriate to me.
That's it.
Elden Ring is a good game. You heard it here first, folks.
No one is saying this.
No more level 1 crook hours. All right. Same time next week.
Same time next week?
And this is like rejuvenating. This is such an excellent game.
Saturday Danganronpa 2 chat.
Oh, I can't wait for Saturday Danganronpa. You're getting close. Like
I am. We're in case 4.
We're in case 4.
Mm-hmm.
God, who do you think's gonna die next?
We'll find out.
We'll find out on Saturday. Everyone have a good night. Have a good night, Lord Pent and Pahor and Takio and Philip and Annie and some guy who scented bagels. Dio already went snooze.
Some guy that started at 7 Eastern.
Yeah. It's taking all my willpower to not blow all my cosplays immediately. I am so happy. This game is so fun. This game is so good. My community is so wonderful. Like, we have fostered like a truly, genuinely good Souls community. I'm honestly so proud.
So good.
All right.
It really is great.
It really is so good. Have a good night, La Brick Wall. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah. See you all next week.